clear, those days have gone away. Octavio's puppet show's about to start at any minute. The stage is set and the lights are out. He'll be here in a moment. Turn that frown upside down. You don't need that where we're going. Welcome to the greatest puppet show in all the planets. Octavio's puppet show. Octavio's puppet show. Octavio's puppet show. Octavio's puppet show.
Hello! Hello! Welcome to OcTalks with Octavio, the weekly Zatudan show hosted by me, none other than the opulent octatonic operatic puppeteer of Bounty Hunter Unit Armis of Holostars English. My name starts with an O, ends with an O. My name is Octavio. Oh boy, I forgot something. I totally forgot to change some settings in my new closed captions thing. I forgot to change a few settings. So I'm gonna refrain from saying Octoposse for now. Wait! No! Wait! Okay. Woo! Oh no! No, okay. Woo! Ah, stop it! Why is it? Stop turning back. I'm saying things. There we go. Woo! Woo! Bro, wait. How do I... Can I set that up right now? So, for the people that didn't see, my thing has an issue with some certain words. I have a profanity filter for my captions, right? But for some reason, I guess that isn't really profanity, right? That's a normal word, right? So I need to somehow change things. Yeah? Okay, wait, I'm setting it up right now. Right? It's a normal word. Okay. This should be good. This should be good. Octoposse. God damn it. Posse. It's not even showing anymore. I think I broke it. But anyway, also, thank you so much for Tellis. Thank you for gifting 20 gifted memberships. Thank you so much. And Zen Gunman, hello, local femboy. You and your bros are a lot of fun, and I wish you the best. Crimson Ruse sent me here. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for the supa. And thank you also for joining us here. Our Rusader. Thank you so much. But, as I said, let's try it again. Octoposse. There we go. Oh, thank you. It works. Oh my god. So, from what you've seen in the description and the things I've talked about recently, this is my new weekly Zatudan show. And consider this the pilot episode, the inaugural episode, the frickin' maiden voyage of my weekly show, Just Chatting. It's gonna be a Just Chatting / game news, pop culture news / podcast show every week. Now it might get a bit confusing, but you know, we'll try. I'm still gonna try and set up the identity of this show as we go along. So I hope you can bear with me. But this is definitely more of is one of many experiments that I've been thinking for the past few weeks. Also, Evie, congrats on the maiden episode of OcTalks with Octavio. Be the unsay-so and funny man we know you are. Unsay-so? I don't think so. Very say-so, right? Yes. So, with your help, my Octoposse, we can definitely develop... What is octopussing? God damn it. What is that word? Well, at least it's It's a bit different. I see it in my captions. Oh my god. Anyway, puppets for now. Puppets for now, okay? But yeah, like I said, Zatsudan. So it has elements of a typical Zatsudan that you've watched for many years now, maybe. Then we're also going to be talking about some game news and pop culture news, right? And lastly, I said it is a hybrid podcast as well, because the goal for the show, hopefully, or what I'm trying to do is I see you guys are going crazy with the words in my closed captions. But the goal for this show is to hopefully make it so it's both enjoyable to watch live and also enjoyable to watch as a VOD. As a VOD that you don't necessarily need to watch specifically to see the visuals, but something that you can just listen to passively while you're doing the chores, while you're driving, and stuff like that. And so the way I speak might be a bit different from my usual streams, because I will try my best to have every thought, every visual, everything, possible thing that can be shown in this stream to also be said. So you can listen to this while you're doing anything else. Now, of course, I need to maybe turn down the volume of my BGM a little bit. There you go. Yeah, so that's what I'm talking about. And yeah, so we have a few articles already in the description, so we're going to be bringing that up later. So if you're on PC, this will be useful. You can just click on the links and stuff like that. And we'll also be watching trailers, right? And however, I'm also aware that because this is still a live stream and you are there, my puppets, basically think of this as like a podcast where I am the host and you are my guest, right? There may be times where I'll have a guest here, stuff like that. We can talk about stuff and things and whatever news that happens that week. But always know that there's another chair somewhere here where you are basically the one sitting in there and you are the guest. So any super chats that come up that have some questions or anything interesting that I see in chat, like any questions that I see you guys discussing or want to be answered, I could I'll also bring up, because either be small sandwiches for the guests. Yes, Crimson Ruse, I'm gonna give you a small sandwich. Just wait a few days, maybe 10 working days, for your sandwich to arrive in your home, okay? In the tavern. In your tavern. Because South Elysium wheeled corruption beasts are pretty slow, okay? So, and also, aside from our news segment, for the members of this channel, for the members of the Puppet Collection, I did open a thread on my YouTube community where you guys can submit your questions. So we have member-submitted questions as well, submitted by the members of the Puppet Collection, right? I chose a few. I chose 8 for now. Maybe I'll always choose 8 just for the sake of the octave, the 8 thing going on. So that's also the other thing that's special about this stream is that we have like literally member submitted questions. Now here's the other thing that I would like to make clear is going forward, right? You, my puppets, will have a big effect on what we talk about week by week. So aside from your questions, I'm also going to open the floor for you to submit any news articles or whatever that you see through for example, this coming week. You can also submit them, and we'll see if we can include them in the next episode, right? Okay. So now that that's out of the way, I feel like I'm gonna take it a little bit slow. So cool, sweet, nice, exciting. I see your comments in chat, and I'm happy that this idea is kind of interesting to you. Honestly, this might just really be just a normal Zatsudan that you watch, but the idea literally came from Week in Review from Beryl and the Tengu Talks with from Haka, where we just have a weekly thing for just chatting. The Wild Orange Summer Child said OcTalks with the amazing Kamioshi Octavio. But thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you so much for super chat. Now, here's the other thing. I saw you guys discussing in pre-chat for quite a while there about many interesting topics, right? Unfortunately, I didn't see these topics in the members submitted questions. So, I'm telling this right now. If you want these topics to be discussed, go ahead and submit them to the next member submitted questions thread, which I'm gonna open after this stream. They were, yes, I see. There are also kind of dangerous topics, right? You were talking about matcha, a dangerous topic as well. Dangerous, yeah. They were talking about matcha. What are people's thoughts on matcha and stuff? And I didn't see that in the member submitted questions, so we'll see. Maybe next time, okay? But first, also, again, since this was inspired by Bettel's week in review as well, we're also going to be talking about the week that has passed. So, I'm still not sure what the structure of this is going to be. We're just gonna play it by ear. But we're going to be talking about, of course, the week that has passed in OcTalks with Octavio. That's the best I could do. That's the best I could do with my motion graphic skills. But first, Squash, so do we need to pay for live tickets? Do we get paid for guest appearance? Well, that can be discussed, right? That can be discussed. You need to discuss with me. Also, I noticed that you guys haven't been giving me tickets anymore in the pre-chat. So you need to do that again, okay? Don't worry. I'm currently working on getting new emotes. So again, thank you all of you for the suggestions for new emotes and new stream content and songs as well. Again, for any suggestions, hashtag #KaraVioke, right? Hashtag #KaraVioke on Twitter. You can submit it there. All right. So let us start by showing you the previous schedule, the schedule for last week. Let's talk about the happenings that happened last week. I'm also not quite sure about the length that I'm going for this, but what I do know is I would like this stream to be as long as it needs to be, or as short as it needs to be. You know, we'll see. Yeah, yay for new emotes. Yes. So, this was a very, actually, it doesn't look jam-packed, but it kind of felt jam-packed to me for this week. This last week of streams, right? So, for the very first day of this January 1, wow, is that real? Do we do it January 1? Huh? Yeah, send your submissions, hashtag #KaraVioke, for sure. I did make sure to go to the Octo Party before stream. Thank you so much, Tango, for reminding me of that. Yeah, it was jam-packed. It doesn't look jam-packed just because there are like 2 empty slots here, but it did feel jam-packed. So first off, on the first day of January, we did the hashtag Feliz Navidad 2023 letter reading. And for those who weren't there, or for those who didn't know, what happened is that during my last stream of the 2023 year, I had an OcToilet review, right? But again, for the OcToilet review, I highly recommend you watch it. It's pretty cool. It's pretty fun. But at the end of the OcToilet reveal, the puppets, Octoposse, please captions, surprised me with a fan project, a group project, the Octoposse project, of hashtag Feliz Navidad 2023, which is basically they gave me handwritten letters, right? Oh, why Gerard is here? I see Gerard, boy abundant. Is that a new word? Is that a new term for Armis? Boy abundant? Which is a reference to something very specific. God damn it. God damn it. Boy abundant. But hey, Gerard, what's going on? So, I'm so confused. It's very specific. Yeah. For the people in chat who don't know the reference of Boy Abundant, you'll probably get to know soon in the timestamps. In the timestamps of one of our puppets that they do for every stream, which is crazy. All right? Okay, so again, Feliz Navidad letter reading, which is actually pretty... It's a pretty fun stream, all things considered. Even if it was... I wanted it to be like a Minecraft stream. Like, actually, Minecraft... Like, actually in my room with the fire or whatever in Minecraft while reading the letters. But what happened was, when I was tabbed out of Minecraft, the stream would... I mean, the game screen would just stop on stream. So, nothing really was happening. It's like I just had a JPEG background, right? For that stream. But I read a bunch of letters. And apparently, I read 52 letters. Right? 52 letters. That's 52 handwritten. Some are not handwritten. Some are handwritten. But that's a lot of letters. I was not expecting that. I could have sworn when I was scrolling through Twitter and seeing like the hashtag, I was like, okay, these are like 10 to 20 letters. Fine. We can do that. We can do a stream of that. Then I was like, what? It's already 3 hours? We're still reading letters? And I'm like, what? 6 are chocolate, Gerard says. Oh no. Oh no. Another reference to Boy Abundant. No, we're not gonna do that. Maybe when you guest here on my show, Gerard, maybe we can do that. Want to do that? 6 are chocolate? You need to answer that. Lights off or lights on? That's another question. That's another question. Oh man, oh man. I can't believe we're talking about a wholesome stream and Gerard just comes in here with a non-wholesome comment. And now this is now friggin' yin and yang going on right now. Hallelujah, amen. Late night talks with Boy Abundant. Stop it. Stop it. Who knows? Who knows? One day. We'll see. Maybe I'll get some guests. And definitely, when we're talking about guests, the Armis boys are definitely, the first ones I'm going to ask. I just need to flesh out this whole, the structure of this stream for now. So yeah, we read 52 letters. A lot of them, most of them, I mean, all of them are wholesome. And I guess I did cry at the end. I knew for a fact that when I decided to do this stream, I was gonna cry. I just cry a lot in general, right? I literally just watch a commercial. And if the commercial is sad, I cry. I remember back when, way back when I was a kid, 23 years old, we'd watch like variety shows. And even the most generic ass sob story can make me cry. I guess I did cry at the end. You definitely did. You literally did. Yeah, I did. It was a nice cry. It was you know how a cry is real when you feel it in your diaphragm. It's a cry that you can't stop. That's a cry you feel in your diaphragm. And I felt that. Man. Yes, the Happy Bee commercials. If you don't know, the Happy Bee commercials are like a series of commercials by the most popular fast food chain in South Elysium. And they're all heckin' sob stories, bro. And they're all cry-worthy. At least most of them. You know what? Even McDo's had some really sad commercials as well. Especially when the topic involves like parents, hardworking parents. I remember I saw the one where his dad, what was it? The guy was like a wheeled corruption beast driver, right? A wheeled corruption beast driver. But then he got sick or had an injury or something like that. Then what happened was his old dad, his really old dad, was the one who continued working with the wheeled corruption beast. And they're really old and stuff, but you know, sometimes you just really need to work. Living is hard in South Elysium. Yeah, wheeled corruption beast driver. Yes. You guys know that commercial? Yes. A lot of South Elysium commercials are there just to get a tear out of your eyes. True. My favorite McDo's commercial was the old song about time passing by and changing. Bro, that's one of my most favorite songs. Is that the one? Sawari Koi. Something. I'm not gonna sing it all. Lumipas ang something. Yeah. That song. That's so good. That's so good. Yeah. That song is kind of upbeat and happy, but also sad. I guess the lyrics are sad, but the song itself is very upbeat and nice. And then when you make it like acoustic and sad and slow, it just becomes really, really sad. But yeah, letter reading again. Thank you to my Octoposse. Please close captions. Thank you. For giving me those letters, and I was very, very touched by what you guys did. And I was also very touched to all the people who were watching the stream and then chose to upload their letters as well. So that's a good thing, right? We're doing good, wholesome things on the internet. I think the internet just needs a little bit more wholesomeness and a little bit more family-friendly content, right? Unlike our Lethal Company streams or something like that. But yeah, so we did that on January 1. Then for January 2, we did for the membership streams with the membership scuffit reading making. Now, just not to spoil too much, because of course we do have rules when it comes to membership streams. But this was basically for me to make the puppets that are the perks for my tier 5 members. And you know what? That was an unexpectedly super fun stream as well. I was dreading this stream just because it's so hard to use gloves. It's so hard to use the gloves that I have. the very thick gloves, right? So the glue gun was just getting everywhere, right? It was getting everywhere, and it was very unruly. But we were able to still make how many did we make? 9 puppets. 9 small scuffits, right? And that's a lot. And all those 9 were very unique looking. Yeah. 9. That's a lot. Where is the scuffits in a jar picture? Actually, honestly, they're already here. I have them right now. Here's the ASMR. Can you hear that? That's the ASMR. And they're perfect. All 9 of them fit perfectly. They're a little bit squished. Like they're squished. You know how they look? What they look like is, when you press your face against a window or a glass window. You press your whole body against a glass window. Yeah. They look really nice in here. Really cozy. You put them in the same jar. Yeah, they're all in the same jar. All of them. Yeah. They look really nice. I still need to post a picture of it. The problem is when I was taking a picture of it right after the stream, I realized that the place I wanted to take a picture of them had a lot of like IP of different of different things. There's like Kingdom Hearts IP, Ni no Kuni IP, Final Fantasy 14 IP going on in the background. So I'm after the stream, I'm probably gonna clear the area just so it's like a clean white background, and I'm gonna do like a turn, like different pictures turning around this jar so you can see all the puppets in the jar. However, then I'm also gonna be uploading individual pictures of these scuffets as well for you guys. I'm still actually figuring out the name situation, because my plan really honestly was just to get like a piece of tape. You know what? You know, the piece of paper tape that you can write on and just paste it on the back, you know? Then it'll work like a freaking voodoo doll or something. Yeah, you know? Yeah, masking tape. Yeah, it's like really scuffed, pieced together voodoo doll. However, when I put the tape on the back, it didn't stick because of the furry kind of texture of the puppet. So I actually also bought like ice cream paddles, ice cream sticks. So I might just glue you guys onto a ice cream stick and write the name on there. So you're like, you know, those ice cream stick puppets, but you won't fit in the jar anymore. So popsicle sticks, popsicle sticks, not paddles. No. But I'm still figuring that out. But I'll figure this out today, right? So hopefully I can get those pictures out today or tomorrow morning. All right? Don't turn us into marketable popsicles. Paddles. You're stuck in a jar jail with paddles on your backsides. You're crucified marionettes now. No, maybe. But yeah, could make a little stage out of foam and stick. Yeah, that's what I plan in the future. When we get like a lot, I might just go ahead and make like a nice little puppet show. With their own stage, and kind of shoot a small video with all these marionettes that I make. So yeah, that'll be really fun. They're very simple. They're very cute. They've probably been posted under my hashtag Octavio tag, because I gave permission to the marionettes to post them on Twitter if they like. But I think I'll post the jar picture on Twitter as well, today or tomorrow, right? I'll be posting them in the jars and them looking really squished and having a fun time. So yeah. So that was the membership stream. And again, for the membership streams, those are going to be the more unique streams that I do. Things that I'm not quite confident showing too much to the public. Another membership stream I'm thinking of doing is, you know, my DDDXP summaries. What if I just went ahead and like drew the characters, you know, on stream and stuff, and they just keep getting better and better and updating them every episode. I want to do that as well, you know, so you guys will feel like the memberships are worth it, because I'm not sure. I'm really not sure what memberships of the others look like. This is a completely new world to me. But thank you to all the members from Finger Puppets up to tier 5. And again, wink, 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 wink. There might be possibly a new level added soon. Wink, wink. So that's fun. Oh, next up is Madison. After that stream, we did Madison. Damn. 2 streams in a day. I never would have thunk. Like, before I debuted, I never would have thought that I would be able to do 2 streams in a day. I remember looking at Shinri's debut schedule, and Didn't Shinri stream like 2 times a day, every day, for his debut week? What the heck? Right? So I'm like, huh. I never would have thunk I could even do at least one of those. So yeah, he did for a good while, not just his first week. So damn. So 2 streams. The second one, Madison. Madison was super fun. you had to be there to see how fun Madison was. It's a very scary atmospheric game, but I do see a lot of comments saying that it started out as scary, but then became funny and comedic. And also someone said, I think it was Evie, said that my horror streams are like classic, Tavi classics. Hiroha, sounds good? I just woke up, so I'm just supporting all your ideas. Thank you so much, Hiroha, for the super chat. Yeah, and honestly, looking back at my horror streams, they devolve. They devolve a lot. Even I'm surprised by the things I say during these horror streams, you know? Evie, asking for friends, please reconsider the tier 6 name for our sanity, please, please, please. We'll see. We'll see. I did suggest it to Manasan, and I don't know if they did approve of it. Nothing is wrong with it. We'll see if YouTube approves of it. So for those who don't know, I was planning on making it the Debussy tier, because Debussy is one of my favorite words. It is after the famous musical composer. What was his name? Claude Debussy? Debussy? But in this stream, it's Debussy. I just like it. It just really rolls off the tongue. And the whole sentence for you to use it is, when mommy crystals and daddy crystals love each other very much-ussy, they form Debussy. Right? I'm so sorry to Claude Debussy. Debussy? 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 Yes. Truly, one of the classic Octavio lines of all time. Yeah. Actually, the joke started with someone with a puppet, but I completed the joke, if that makes sense. They started with the mommy crystals and daddy crystals, very much something like that. Then I just completed with Machussy Debussy. So, pretty cool. Thank you so much, Claude Debussy, for gracing us with a great word that we use every day in this stream. Marionette, how about we stop talking for a little while? Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. But unfortunately we can't stop talking. This is a time that the only thing that we can do is talk. All right? Then the next day, I took a little break, dreaming, ZZZZZZs. Then on Thursday, we did Refined Self, which is also, honestly, a interesting stream as well, right? Oh, tell us, Debussy is rolling in his grave right now. Thank you for the super. And you don't know that. You literally do not know that. Show me his grave, and show me concrete evidence that Debussy is rolling in his grave. I honestly think, you know the sentiment where people die 2 times, right? First is when you actually die, and the second is the last time your name is ever mentioned in the world. And I feel like Debussy thought he already died. But little did he know, 2023, he lives again. 2023, he lived again. Debussy. So, you're welcome, actually. You're welcome. Damn, what a thought, right? That's deep. So, not many of us will be able to live long enough like Claude Debussy here. Actually, I will live as long as Claude Debussy, because my name is a very common name. I'm just at the top of everybody who has this name, I think. Maybe. I don't know. There's a Greek Roman Empire king or whatever who has this name, Octavius. I think Octavius, something like that. But whatever. I'm the most popular Octavio that has ever existed in this world. Also, Porky, thanks so much for joining the Puppet Collection. Do you think Debussy would be happy that he's a meme in 2024? Yes, he will be happy. I mean, he is happy. I can tell. I just feel it. I just feel it in the air, you know? So next up, whoops, Mordred Debussy is alive again to haunt you, actually. He's here with me right now. He's like, thank you, child, for making me live again. I can finally explore this world in 2024 because you uttered my name repeatedly for the past few weeks. I literally summoned him from the dead. Yes, like summoning a demon. So you guys better be ready, because especially if anybody's gonna do the tier 6 membership, you're gonna officially be part. There's gonna be a month in your life that you share in the miracle of Debussy's revival. Okay? Stop making me cook. You say stop cooking, please, but all I can do is cook. I cook every day. I cook every second of my life, especially on stream. The ideas never stop flowing. All right? Okay, Refined Self. We learned a lot in Refined Self about me. Maybe not learned, but I guess more confirmed. What was my reading again? I got Philosopher, Planner, and Clergy? Clergy. Philosopher means, I think it's like thinking about your choices. And maybe a big part of that is because, you know, I spent too much talking to chat while making decisions. But also, maybe not, because I saw that game is crazy. That game logged every single thing, every single timing of things that you do. And you know what? I kind of believe it. I believe it more than I would have thought when I started that game. So we got Philosopher. Then the next one is Planner. Planner is, you know, meticulously just planning every single thing that you do in life. And I talked about how, like, for example, when going to a new workplace, you know, I just go there the day before, drive there, see what the route is, see the parking situation. And sometimes that's a boon. Sometimes that's a big, heavy burden, because you really need to. Sometimes I'm very anxious if I'm not able to plan meticulously, right? If things are just like happening when something doesn't go your way, you know, that can be very stressful. So, but that's why you plan. That's why you plan a lot. So any possible thing that could happen, you've already accounted for. Planning tier 6. No. Then the last one I got is Clergy, which is a little bit more, which might be a little bit more not 100% true, I guess, because I'm definitely not like 100% altruistic. I am selfish sometimes, but maybe that's why that's like the third option. I got the example I gave was, if someone is dying on the side, I'll wait for people to help first before I go. Before it's not me that's gonna help first and, you know, carry the burden of everything that goes on, like calling the ambulance, doing the CPR, and asking for help and stuff like that. No way. I will help. I just need someone to help first. Piloso Potavi. God damn it. So yeah. So we are gonna continue our playthrough of both Madison and Refined Self in the future. And, you know, it's gonna be fun. Then we did Final Fantasy 16, Part 4, our 4th stream of Final Fantasy 16. And I have to say, I think that the best version of me as a streamer, I see in my Final Fantasy stream so far. I don't know. I just love games, especially the games that I know I love, right? Yup. When I enjoy a game like 100% wholeheartedly, and I know this game is gonna be like one of my favorite games of all time, it just flicks a switch, you know? It just flicks a switch in my head. And it's just so good. I don't really feel tired. I didn't really feel tired after that 9-hour Final Fantasy 16 stream. Yeah. That's the crazy part. After that stream, usually after a stream, like for example, the Lethal Company stream earlier, I didn't really... I slept because I was super tired. Actually, achieving sleep was a different issue altogether because, you know, that was very high octane and high energy. Then suddenly I need to sleep, right? But for Final Fantasy 16, 9 hours later, I'm like, damn, why did I end stream so early? I wanted to play 5 hours more or something. I could have played 5 hours more, but I just wanted to rest a little bit because I had somewhere to go the next day. And yeah, so if you guys really want to watch a stream of mine, of course, I do recommend, of course, my one-offs like the short games and stuff like that. But I think me as a streamer, as a gamer, shines through the most in my Final Fantasy 16 streams. And going forward, all my DDDXP streams. DDDXP, for those who don't know, dangerous deep dive playthroughs of games. It's so comfy and funny, yeah. It's just, I feel like I'm in my element. Like, there's nothing, the events in the game will surprise me, but I know exactly what I'll do. I know exactly how the stream will go. I know exactly what I'm supposed to say, what I'm doing, what's gonna happen, kinda, as the stream goes on. But it just unlocks a thing in my brain where I'm, oh, yes, 100% appreciation of the game. So yeah, maybe you can do a 12-hour stream because VOD saves 12-hour stream. Yeah, I can do 12 hours, maybe even more. Who knows? Oh, you can't. Oh, yeah, that's the issue as well. I know some people can't watch the FF16 streams because they're waiting for a PC release, and that's valid. It's gonna come to PC soon, right? So definitely wait. But I definitely like the idea of just these FF16 streams just completely immortalized forever on my channel. So you can just revisit anytime. You can just go there anytime you want. You don't need to watch the 9-hour session in one go. You can watch an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours while eating lunch, you know, stuff like that. But again, big shout out to one of our beloved puppets, Tellis, for timestamping that. That's crazy. And I guess Octoposse, we're really lucky that all of our VODs so far, or at least 90% of our VODs so far, have timestamps. You know? So if you want to clip anything in the channel, if you want to revisit anything, the timestamps are there. And they're not just like 12:03 timestamp, cool moment. It's not like that, right? It's 12:03. So this is the part where Octavio was talking about this. And for my research, this is what that and that. Huh? What the heck? So thank you for that. Thank you. Please also thank Tellis for the timestamps. Okay. The next up is not really rested. I had these rest days where I say dreaming ZZZ and disciplining puppets aren't actually rest days for me. Hey, Virori, thanks so much for joining the puppet collection. They aren't actually rest days. I actually do a lot of things. I do things during these days. And in the past 2 months, I don't think I've actually had a day where I'm just at home and doing nothing. Every of these rest days are rest days because I don't think about the stream too much, but I do a lot of stuff. There's a lot of things to do. Outside, inside, every side. Yeah? So the last day, which is today, is this morning, for me at least, is the Armis collab, Lethal Company. Did you enjoy that stream? Oh boy. Oh boy, the Armis collabs are just something else, huh? Armis collabs are just something else. They just unlock so much filthy thoughts in my head. No, not really. Filthy affectionate. Filthy affectionate, okay? Filthy parentheses affectionate. And oh man, my favorite moment was the boombox. You know? See, last Lethal Company, I didn't know anything about what was going on. All I knew was Ruse was choosing the moon to go to. Ruse was also buying the things we need. And the boombox moment, if you guys haven't seen, at the very end of the stream, at the very like last mission, I was alone in the in the spaceship or whatever, the ship, and I explored the computer there a little bit where you can buy things. And my very first purchase was the boombox. Boombox meaning it's like this radio that can play music, in case you're not familiar with the term boombox. And it's a nice blue boombox, and you can play music on it, right? It costs 60 gold or whatever the currency is, simoleons, 60 simoleons. And I was just vibing with that boombox. I had it in my hand, I was listening to the music and just being, oh yeah, pretty cool, right? But then the boys came back after 5 minutes and we vibed. We did vibe to that boombox. I tell you, everybody was very perceptive. The reception to the boombox was really nice. But they took it from me and they sold it. And the thing is, if you sell something that you bought, I think it doesn't have any value. So they sold it for nothing. For nothing. And I kid you not, right? Of course it was a bit, you know, of course it was a bit. But I did tear up. I really did tear up. I wasn't like sad as in like really, really sad, but I just put myself in the mindset of this guy that I'm controlling. Like in Lethal Company. Just imagine he bought a boombox. You know, one of the very few positive things in his life. And people just took it away and just sold it to like an alien or whatever. I just when I was doing my bit, I was just imagining that and I teared up a bit. Oh, that's so sad. And that's why I stopped doing that bit. I was like, no, I'm a big boy. I'm a big boy. I can handle emotions. Because if I continued that, I'd cry completely with tears falling down my face. Yeah. So that was my favorite moment in that stream. Did you guys have any cool favorite moments in that Armis collab? I saw and the Oscars for Best Actor goes to Octavio! Naina A, thank you for joining the puppets. Thank you. The cat ears? You know what? I'm starting to believe in the cat ears buff, right? I'm starting to believe. When you were the sole survivor? Yes! And that happened very early into the stream. When I basically carried the first 2 games. Yeah, I carried! I'm so proud of that. Then Ruse had to just be a menace as usual, which is great, which is super fun. Then I tried. You know, I tried to be a menace as well. Twice to Ruse. And I lost at both. Ruse just out-menaced me. The first one, I was betrayed by a puppet. Can you imagine that? Juice! Thanks so much for the 5 gifted. Thank you. I was out-menaced twice. First one was when a puppet betrayed me and killed me. Then the second one was when Ruse juked me and went into the ship and flew away. So, I did learn my lesson. When it comes to menacing, Ruse is just up there. And it's so funny. Gibby was so funny throughout the whole stream, even if he was feeling not 100%. It's just Gibby's so freaking funny. I can't explain why, but whenever he just talks like, oh, shopping, and does stuff like that, I'm like, it just freaking, again, flicks a switch in my head. And that's, I guess, and Gerard, of course, Gerard as well. And that's what I'm, I guess, very happy about in Armis, is that the type of humor that we all have is, how do I explain it? It's more slapstick, right? And I think just because, you know, me being South Elysium, a lot of the humor is very slapstick. So that's definitely what do you call this? Resonates with me. Slapstick humor, where it's just crazy, you know, just what the heck? Like, what the heck is going on? That kind of humor. I can't do dry humor. Dry humor is a bit hard. It's I think Ruse is great at dry humor, you know, where it doesn't feel like you're joking. And sometimes if you do dry humor, it just, there's a big chance it'll just fall flat, you know? Slapstick and physical humor, just yes. And that was also one of the worries when I was going in, when I didn't know who I was going to be with yet. I was wondering what their kind of humor was. And I'm super happy that it turned out great. All of us kind of have the same type of humor, the same just craziness, you know? You guys' Monster Hunter Rise stream was one of the funniest I've ever seen. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that all the Armis collabs so far, even Dead by Daylight. I don't really like Dead by Daylight, but I liked it playing with the Armis boys. Playing Dead by Daylight with the Armis boys made it seem like the best game ever. Really. That's just their effect on me. The effect of Armis on me. It's so fun. So, yeah. Yes, they're so chaotic and fun. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. So, yeah, anything with your friends is 100 times better. Yes, for sure. But yeah, so that was Lethal Company. I'm glad you enjoyed that. Okay. So next segment of the show is, oh, Evie, thanks so much for joining the puppets. So let's go on to the next segment of the show. But of course, we talked about the previous schedule, but at the end of the stream, we're gonna be talking about the next week, the schedule next week. My schedule for next week is already made, and this is what we're gonna do from now on. Before I post it on Twitter, my schedule for next week is gonna be revealed first here on OcTalks with Octavio. But we're gonna we start with the week that has passed, and we end with the week that is to come. Right? I think that's a cool way to do things, right? So, next segment is for the member submitted question. Thank you to the members of the Puppet Collection for submitting all the following questions. And I chose a few. I can't really choose everything, but once again, if you're a member, a tier 2 member above, I will be posting on the community tab that you will be able to submit all your burning questions that you want to be discussed, that we want discussed in the next OcTalks with Octavio. And it's funny because when I posted this call for questions last week, we didn't really have a bunch of OcTakes yet. And when I say OcTakes, it's the hot takes that transpired during my Final Fantasy 16 stream. So, a lot of these questions are very tame, actually, which is fine, right? Well, and I do prefer this first stream to be more or less not a war between Octoposse and not a war between puppets, you know? Also, Melanie, thank you so much for dropping by, and I hope you get some good rest, because Melanie drive for 3 hours. Oh, that's tough. But thank you for dropping by, and I hope you have a good rest. So, we'll start with a few questions here. We start with a few questions, then we go to our news segment, then we go to last few questions, then the week that is to come. Okay? So, Umi Plays wrote in with the following question. since we are post-holidays right now, what's your favorite dish served in celebrations? I also would like you guys, Octoposse, to say your answers in chat so we can discuss a little bit. But what's your favorite dish served in celebrations? Let's say New Year, New Year and Christmas stuff, right? I think we talked about this a little, but what's the absolute favorite? You guys say carbonara, mango float. Ooh, that's true. Barbecue, lumpia. Lumpia. Lechon. I see holiday ham, of course. Cream puffs. That's cream puffs. Wow. Very saucy. Siomai, macaroni soup, Jollibee spaghetti, mac and cheese. Yes. Crispy pata. Ooh. Let's see. My favorite dish for celebrations would definitely be, I guess, pound for pound. The absolute favorite, I think, is pound for pound. Like the best, like this food specifically, when it's served, you're in a celebration. It's. I feel like it's spaghetti, right? Isn't it spaghetti? I think spaghetti for me. It might be the most boring food choice, right? It might just be the most boring food choice to say, but I know, like, when spaghetti is served in a big freaking pan, right? Filipino style spaghetti. Yeah. The sweet one, the sweet style. Yeah. And just a big pan of spaghetti. And everybody's just getting, it doesn't even matter what it tastes like. It doesn't even matter what it tastes, because spaghetti is always, to me, this, with a bunch of different kinds of food, right? There's maybe pancit on the side. There's like fruit salad on the side as well, or lumpiang Shanghai, or any different kinds of food. But depending on where you are, it may be different. The other food that you get aside from the spaghetti. Sometimes you get maybe food that you don't really like. Dinuguan maybe? Or some other things that aren't just your taste. So whenever that happens, as long as there's spaghetti, I'm grounded. I'm good. Right? I do like dinuguan, but there are definitely a lot of people that don't like dinuguan. So when spaghetti's there, sometimes it doesn't even matter what the other choices are, because you're gonna get full on the spaghetti. Now I wonder if spaghetti as a celebration food is more of a South Elysium thing, or I wonder how prominent it is elsewhere. I wonder if we have people from the other Octazone here, but maybe it's not as prevalent. What I've been seeing from, let's say, TV shows and movies is like a Subway sandwich, right? Like a really long Subway sandwich. Sometimes that's what they serve for big gatherings and big celebrations. That's definitely not a thing here. Spaghetti pababa, pababa ng pababa, spaghetti pataas, pataas ng pataas. Thank you, Trixie, for that wonderful super chat and that wonderful song. And just by reading your super chat, I already wanna dance that song. Spaghetti pababa, pababa ng pababa. Bars. What are you talking about, Ruse? Bars. So celebrations, you go to bars and you drink alcohol. A big pretzel sandwich. See? I've never seen a pretzel sandwich in my life. So this is interesting. I want to see people from the other Octazones. What else do you have? What else do you celebrate with some desserts? I see. Spinning straight bars like rap. I see. Thank you so much, Ruse, for your wonderfully insightful comment. Alan, VOD gang this time because I'm going to touch grass, but I hope you and lovely Octoposse have a. Thank you so much, Alan. Thank you for the super. You gotta bust out the hot pot and barbecue, turkey, steak, and seafood. Damn! Tres leches cake? What is a tres leches cake? Tres leches cake. What is this? Tres leches cake? Huh? It looks like a normal cake, but wetter? And there's a cream on top. Oh boy. Oh. The saliva was going down. Caramel cake. I see. 3 milks. Oh, I see. And it takes forever to make. Slorp. Choco flan. Oh. Yes, Brazo de Mercedes. I do like that. I'm gonna guess it's like that. Ever heard of dodol? Took hours and so on. Dodol? I've never heard of that. What is dodol? Dodol. Wait, what is this? Toffee-like sugar palm-based confection. Is this like... What's the term for this? Dodol? It's... I forgot the term for this. The really sweet snack? Yema. Yeah, yema. It looks like yema. That's what it reminds me of, yema. Yema is good though. But yema is very, very sweet. That dodol thing is very interesting. That's the first time I've heard of it. Dodol. I wonder where it's from. What the origin is of it is from. Yeah, also, at least here in South Elysium, we have something called calamay, which is the very sticky, I think they're rice-based desserts. But yeah. But the thing that I think makes specific celebrations very special is I feel like when somebody serves, not even lechon. Lechon is very common in celebrations. You know what lechon is? It's basically a roasted full pig, a fully roasted pig, and the skin is like very crispy. Well, it's supposed to be crispy, and it's just the full roasted pig from head to tail, right? That's very common actually. What's not common too much is crispy pata. I feel like. Swali, thank you for the supa. Hi kuya, mahilig na ako sa boss mo. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. They basically said they like my voice. And cutest. I'm the cutest. I'm very cutest. Crispy pata. Yeah, crispy pata. Crispy pata is very weird to me because it's very big. It's a big like part of the pork, right? But there's not a lot of it inside. So when somebody has crispy pata and it's a big gathering and it's just one crispy pata served, you know it's gonna be Hunger Games in there. Yeah. Oh boy. This food talk is, I did not expect this food talk to make me hungry as well. Crispy pata. I think I like crispy pata more than pata more than lechon as well. Yeah. Lechon is weird. Sometimes it just isn't seasoned well. It just doesn't taste like anything sometimes. But yeah, spaghetti for me. Definitely spaghetti. And it's interesting to see all of your other your votes. You got carbonara, right? Like South Elysium carbonara. In terms of carbonara, I made like legit, I guess, Italian carbonara the other day. And boy, oh boy, it was so good. It's so good. I think I do like the Italian carbonara more than the South Elysium carbonara. Well, I guess it depends on the ingredients, but sometimes the South Elysium carbonara can be a little bit too, I don't know what to describe it. It's like, it's a bit weird. But there is great South Elysium carbonara, but finally a base take. But the Italian carbonara is and I only got to know about the Italian carbonara thanks to TikTok. Then I went to like the local store and I was like, wow, these ingredients are all available. You got, what were the ingredients for that? We got guanciale, pecorino romano, spaghetti. Spaghetti? What else? Eggs. Right? Then you what do you do? What do you do? What do you do again? You boil the pasta. The pasta, not spaghetti. The spaghetti. You boil the pasta and put salt that it's like the ocean. Turn it into the ocean. Put so much salt in there, right? Then grate the pecorino cheese. Then crack 3 eggs or something. Crack a bunch of eggs on the pecorino. Then mix it. And also put the guanciale on the pan and make it sweat. Then once you're done with the guanciale, remove it from the pan. Then keep the oil or something. Keep the oil. Then place part of the pasta into the pan. Then put the mixture of egg and pecorino romano into the pasta. And 1 cup of pasta water into the pan and mix or something. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Italian Tavi, let's go. Feel so immersed. So yeah. I have a good pronunciation of Italian. Really? I feel like it might be offensive, honestly. But hopefully not. Hopefully not. I don't want to offend any Italians. I'm just trying. I'm trying my best. 3 a.m. and I don't want to get up to eat something. I'm sorry. Fun fact. Italian carbonara used to be considered a poor man's dish because it only uses 3 ingredients. That's what's incredible about it. Also, Kangkong, thanks so much for the supa. It's so incredible. I follow this Italian guy, Italian chef on TikTok. And I'm pretty sure you guys know him, right? I'm pretty sure you guys know him. But he's cooking all these fancy, I guess not really fancy, these pastas, and they're like very simple ingredients. Like it's the meat, the pasta itself, maybe some tomatoes or something, then some leaves, and that's it. Garlic, you know? It's crazy. Yeah, the sound of love. That guy. Yes, that guy. I love that guy. You hear that sound? That's a sound of love. I love that you guys know him. So definitely search him up on TikTok. He's a hoot. He's hilarious. Yeah, the cheese is a bit expensive, though. To be fair, like a little block of that cheese can make a lot of sauce, so that's pretty cool. Can you do a cooking carbonara stream? Maybe I should, since it's simple to make. KGO, thank you so much for the super. I will. Don't worry. We're gonna do that. Oh, aside from the mango pizza stream, which we're not gonna talk about today. Yeah. Let's do a carbonara stream, making stream. All right. But thank you, Umi Plays, for that wonderful question. And I think we got some discussion out of it. We got a lot of discussion, some weird tangents as well. Mango pizza. Yeah, I'm already searching up recipes. Not a lot of recipes online. So we're gonna do that in the future. Hopefully I can do that this month or next month. We'll see. Next question. Sephirin wrote in. Sephirin, thank you so much for writing in. Also, Umi Plays, thanks so much for writing in. Sephirin asked, I've been feeling nostalgic lately. So I want to ask, which fictional character was your first childhood crush? Right? Which fictional character was your first childhood crush? And I guess this includes anime, cartoons, games, or something. And I think it's a pretty interesting question, right? These questions that I chose are the ones where I feel like most of us will have something to share. You guys say Vash Stampede, yes. Gon from Hunter x Hunter, yes. Killua. Ooh. I'm surprised. Wow. I'm a bit surprised. The first 5 options here are all males. I'm surprised. Because I'm gonna be here sharing my waifus, and all of you guys are sharing your husbandos. Tell us Kaiderokawa supremacy, first child. Yes! Please, Kaiderokawa, heck yeah. Neji, Hinata, Sasuke from Naruto, Princess Sarah. Oh my god, Princess Sarah, you're a real one. Shell Phantom Hive, yes please. Lelouch V Britannia, yes. Card Captor Sakura, Hinata Hyuga was your Bai Awakening. Princess Sarah, oh my god. Someone said Shrek? No way. No. Trixie said it's okay. You can say Darna, King. No! Not Darna, not the Darna. Let's see. For anime, I think... Who was the girl in Fushigi Yugi? Who was the girl in... Not Koke! Fushigi Yugi. Who was the girl there? Miyaka? Miyaka! Yes! Oh my god. I need to ask. Is Fushigi Yugi supposed to be like a show you'd watch in like... At like 12, 23 years old? When I say 23, it's like... You know, you get what I'm saying. No, unfortunately. So maybe that's why. Maybe that's why when I was watching that, I was like, man, this anime is kind of horny. Yeah, and maybe that's why that was the first time I had these kinds of feelings. I'm like, damn, you know? Everybody in this anime kind of likes Miyaka, so I kind of like Miyaka as well, you know? Octavio of Holostars. But that's just more of a... Yeah, because it's kind of a romance, right? Kind of romance thing. I don't know why TV showed that. I would like to do a rewatch of Fushigi Yugi just to see, but even the song keeps playing in my head. Na 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 na, right? So, and I don't. Let me search up Miyaka right now. Miyaka Fushigi Yugi. I don't even remember what she... See? I'm looking at her right now like, really? You like this character? Like just the design and stuff? And what was it about this character that you liked, aside from the anime being very weirdly horny, you know? So maybe I didn't really like her in the way that I like these next ones. But the next one is who I'd say is truly like my very, very first anime waifu. Is CC. CC from Code Geass, right? Oh my god. Again, in my mind's eye, I can still see CC with holding that pizza and eating pizza. I even bought like, I don't really buy anime merch or something like that. But I bought like a keychain of CC at a local con, maybe a few years ago, because I freaking love CC. And the influence that CC had on me for so long, I think manifests in my most recent waifu. And when I say waifu, it's like, because you get waifus, husbandos in pretty much any anime. Any anime you watch, you're like, that's my husbando, that's my waifu, right? But when I say waifu in this context, is like the waifu that just really sticks with you, that just really is like you went crazy over. For me, that was CC back when I was a kid, and it influenced my waifu for my most recent waifu, which is, you can probably guess. If I like CC, probably you'll also like 02. Right? Oh my god, my cats are going crazy. I'm scared my cats would just turn my PC off at this point. Yeah, 02. Yeah. And what's crazy also is, like I said, I bought a keychain, a CC keychain. And aside from that, aside from my Sora Nendoroid, I also have a 02 Nendoroid. Yeah. The Sora Nendoroid and the Kairi Nendoroid that I have were gifted to me, which is great. I love it. The 02 Nendoroid, I remember I was really just still on a high after watching Darling in the Franxx. So I was like, I saw that the 02 Nendoroid was releasing, and I was like, nah, this is gonna sell. This is gonna sell like hotcakes. So I just went ahead and just bought it. So I have a 02 Nendoroid as well. So it doesn't really fit with Sora and Kairi, but 02 definitely is my current, not really current, but the latest like waifu that I have. So yeah. CC, who else back then? Childhood fictional character crush. I'm trying to think of who else. I actually really like Sebastian from Kuroshitsuji as well. In terms of, you know, the husbando side, right? I'm so happy someone like CC. I hardly see. Yeah. It's because these are the old anime, right? I also hate the fact that nobody's talking about, you know, Kamina, Simon anymore, and the girl there. No. Luna, please don't. You're gonna destroy my setup. Don't. Luna. Stop it. Luna is my cat. She's now in front of my... No! Stella! Stella is literally at the power button. Sailor Moon as well. I do like... Wait, who was Sailor Moon? I think it was Sailor Moon Mars? Was it Sailor Moon? No! Wait, 1 second. I need to... Okay, please go down. Thank you. Who was my favorite Sailor Moon? Sailor Moon Mars. Who was it? Sailor Mars. Clearly, you have a type. The black. Yes. And also, aside from that, I just mentioned her a few streams ago. It's who was the one in Fate? The one in the red dress, thigh highs. What was her name again? Damn, I'm forgetting their names. What the heck? Rin, Tosaka Rin. Yeah. That's you can see. You can see exactly. So it's either the crazy mecha girls or the black-haired waifus. Yeah. Absolute territory. Zettai Ryoiki. I researched it the other day. Zettai Ryoiki. What was the ratio for that? There's a ratio. There's a measurement for that, right? You have a type. Yes. Then Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood. We support women's wrongs. Who was the girl in Stormblood? God, I'm forgetting their name. Stormblood enemy girl. Yotsuyu. Bruh. Yes, they're all the same archetype. Tsukuyomi, yes. We support women's wrongs, yes. Yotsuyu. So, yeah. I guess my very first really waifu that I went crazy over was CC. Yeah. I'm trying to remember if there's anyone else that I'm just... Aside from, let's say, Final Fantasy VIII. Let's say gaming. Final Fantasy VIII. Rinoa. For sure. Rinoa. Then I played Final Fantasy IX. And then it was Garnet. Who is your 86 waifu? My 86 waifu is... Freaking... Let me see. No, I mean, my 86 waifu is literally... Oh, actually, there were a bunch of characters here. I wouldn't really say I have a waifu here. I just really like the relationship between the main two characters in 86. But I love 86 so much. I love 86 so much. Bruh. One of the more recent animes that just hooked me. Hook, line, and sinker. Right? 86. You guys need to watch that. So Dami Mommies. Yeah, I did say that my type is definitely the one that's like, you know, the type that people won't like? Yeah. The type that's annoying and stuff. And everyone hates. That's my waifu. Like Edelgard, yeah? I mean, everybody loves Edelgard, but I guess in the game, people eventually hate her. 86 is so good. I hope there's more 86. Is there going to be more 86? I need more 86, honestly. I feel like the popular girl here might be Kurena, right? Just based on the vibes of these characters, I feel like Kurena is a very popular 86 character. Let's see. She don't need fixing. Yeah, she don't need fixing. I don't really remember a lot of these characters anymore. What the heck? I need to rewatch. Oh. Also, the girl in Eureka 7. The green-haired girl. Eureka 7. Oh my god. I love Eureka 7 so much. Ah. So good. Their love story. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I miss anime like that, man. I miss it. Yeah, Eureka 7. I'm happy you guys know Eureka 7. You're an idol. Oh, Eureka. Yeah, exactly. Eureka. You're right. Yeah, Eureka 7. Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann, Eureka 7. Full Metal Panic. Especially Fumofu. Right. But yeah. But thank you, Sephirin, for submitting that nice little question. I'm gonna assume that there's gonna be more anime, more waifu husbando talks in the future, right? So that's great. Let's move on to the next question, shall we? 06 Dango. This is a more personal question, I guess, just for me. Was genuinely hi Tavi, it's your fave Octopati puppet. I was genuinely curious on what got your interest into joining Holostars or being a VTuber in general. And do you have any tips for those who plan to become a VTuber as well? I'm gonna keep this short. I've talked about this many times. What interested me in joining Holostars? Of course, it's an easy question to answer. I wanted to be kind of like a performer, streamer, idol thing. I've always dreamed of being something like that, an entertainer. But also, I do love anime as well. And I didn't really watch a lot of Holostars JP back then. I knew them. I knew they existed. I also didn't really watch too much Hololive as well. My main exposure really was Myth's debut when I saw Callie, right? And her original song. And what happened after that was I auditioned, right? I submitted my audition. And this is the reason why I didn't really watch too much of Hololive and Holostars, is that when I auditioned for the first time and got nothing back, I was very salty. I mean, I knew that I couldn't get in with my experience, but you know, you can't help but feel kind of salty, right? You can't help but feel like, I guess they don't like me. I guess I don't like them as well. Whatever. So it's like I auditioned for 3 times, and for those 2 times after I audition and get nothing, I'm like, oh, they don't like me. Whatever. I don't like them as well. But after like maybe 1 to 2 months, I'm back watching clips and seeing their covers and stuff. But also, Yeah, third time's a charm. Yeah. That's just the nature. That's just my nature, right? Because of course you'll feel bad if you don't get a reply from any type of audition, from any type of job interview, and some are just a bit more pettier than others. You hate me, yeah. But also the reason I don't really actually watch too much VTubers in general is, here's the thing about me. When I watch, I think this might be a thing for a lot of people. When you watch somebody, and when you really watch somebody and become a big fan of a VTuber, streamer, content creator, anything, especially if you're a content creator yourself, is that you tend to copy what they do. You tend to, it's not even consciously, it might be subconsciously, but you tend to drive your content into the same road, and you end up becoming like just a weird ripoff, a weird, less attractive ripoff of them. So I did say the other day that my Kami Oshi is Maximilian Dude. And there was a time I watched him straight for like a year or something, because I love him. I love his content. I love everything about him, right? I love his life as well. He has a kid, he has a wife, he plays games 8 hours a day and makes like $1 billion a day or something, right? But what happens is, first, it starts with you copying the way they talk. Next is you copying their content, copying their videos, copying their streams, what they stream, what they like, what they do, everything. And it kind of muddies your own content. So, especially in recent months, I've not really stopped. I still watch him here and there, but I definitely try and stop watching too much of one person. Just so I know that I can keep like a unique spin to my streams. So that's kind of a thing. And in some way, that's kind of showing again right now, because of course the Armis boys, I keep watching them. I watch them whenever they stream, whenever I can, right? And you can see already, right? I'm being influenced by them. I say Magic kayo. I'm saying 1, 2, buckle my shoe, and all of these things that they do. And eventually it's gonna be weirdly dangerous where I'm just like a copy of them all instead of doing my own thing. So it's definitely takes a conscious effort for to balance watching the people that you like and balancing your own content. And I think that's what one of my biggest advice, I guess, to you guys, if you want to be VTubers and content creators, is that definitely watch a lot of different people. Take from them what you want, but always spin it into something unique for you, for yourself. I'm sure if you can look hard enough, you can see some glimmers of, Maximilian Dude and some other content creators. The same way like Gerard is a big fan of Markiplier, right? It's just unavoidable, but definitely my advice really is to take from multiple content creators, but in the end, just focus on making things that are unapologetically just you. You can take from them easy, but do your own spin on it, right? Honestly, even me just saying right every other sentence is just something I subconsciously just took from Max. And it's been with me for a long time. But I think it's not as, it's right? It's not very, unless I'd be like, shine on, or let's go, or do his things. I think that's fine. But yeah, that's my biggest advice, I guess, to all of you. Get a bunch of inspirations from multiple different people, but don't just stick to one, because you'll eventually just be like a weird copycat of them. So yeah, yep. And our last question for now is, Of the games, this was written in by Eisenor, right? Written by Eisenor. They said, of the games you have played so far. Wait a second, Doppel. Yeah, for any creator, you have to keep it varied. Even try out stuff you think you might not like. If you only stick to what you love, you won't make anything that stand. Yeah, exactly. Just definitely just do different types of content and see what works for you. And just don't be afraid to experiment. Because eventually you'll get your big break. And all of that experience you'll finally be able to show to the world. Which is what's happening with me. Right? And with all of us in Armis as well. So Eisenor, of the games you've played so far, which game's OST or music did you like the best? Like, it had moved you so much or would play on repeat? The obvious answer, of course, is going to be Kingdom Hearts. The less obvious answer, the next obvious answer is going to be Nier Automata and Nier Replicant, right? Because those songs from both of these games just stick to me, have stuck to me, are just living my brain rent-free. Then, of course, the next obvious choice is Final Fantasy. You know, all the songs that have propped up, that have come up in the past few years of Final Fantasy, they all just stick with me forever and ever. You can't take that away from me forever and ever. There is a specific video I really like on YouTube, which is like the orchestra. Like an orchestra, it's an actual live orchestra, and they just played multiple different Final Fantasy songs, especially from Final Fantasy 9. And I do go back to that like every week sometimes. And of course, like the simple and clean Hikari orchestral arrangements, the Gion theme, you know, all of that stuff. Yes, please. Final Fantasy X. There is a specific song from Final Fantasy X that I really, really like. It's Melodies of a Wave. Wait. Final Fantasy X Melodies? Wave something? Memories of Waves and Light. Yes! Memories of Light Waves or Memories of Light and Waves or whatever that is. Yes! Final Fantasy X too. It's hard, but it's so nice on piano. I love it so much. But the least obvious, not really least obvious, but maybe the least popular might just be music from Artanelico. I don't know if you guys have played Artanelico. It's a pretty obscure niche JRPG from the PlayStation 2 days. Yeah, Artanelico. The choir songs in Artanelico are incredible. And I was so happy when during my debut, Flayon reacted positively to my Artanelico entry. It's like, Artanelico? So I'm super happy I have a senpai that knows it, right? Because Artanelico definitely not a game a lot of people have played. Artanelico, what was it? Never heard of it? Yeah, maybe I could play it in the future. We'll see. A retro stream, so to speak. Chronicle Key, Exec Vita, Rec Vita something. Singing Hills, you know, those songs. Oh boy. Actually, when Haka interviewed me a few weeks ago, I was kind of preparing for him to ask, like, what are your favorite musicians and stuff like that, because Haka is really into all the Metafalica, right? Is really into the Vocaloid stuff, the J-Rock, J-Pop, VK, stuff like that, right? But if he asked me that, this is all that I was gonna say, right? I'll be like Nobuo Uematsu, Yoko Shimomura, Sawano, especially Sawano's work on Xenoblade Chronicles X, and Artanelico, whoever the composers for Artanelico, I think they're a trio. Except Flip Archrage, yeah? That's so cool. These are so it's gonna be mostly composers. Sokin, yeah, you know? Because really growing up, I listened less to vocal music and listened more to orchestral music stuff. Because I said, my love for music stems mostly from their connection with stories. So if they're connected with a game story that I love, a movie that I love, an anime that I love, I tend to like those pieces of music more. Right? It's hard for me to just listen to music on their own, unless I just really like it. You know? Akira Tsuchiya, Ken Nakagawa, and Daisuke Achiwa. Yeah. The Gus Sound Team. Yes, exactly. Those are the guys who made the Art Tonelico soundtracks. For Vocaloid, I'm pretty much a normie when it comes to Vocaloid. You know, I do like the mainstream stuff, like, you know, Vampire, Atashi Vampire, Deco 27. Who else? Kokoronashi, the guy who made Kokoronashi. Who else? Phony. Wink wink. There might be something in the next schedule with those things, right? Next schedule, there might be. You need to look out. At the end of the stream, we're going to be discussing next week's schedule, okay? All right. So, 4 questions done. Now, we move on to the news segment. Why for some reason my nose is like freaking clogged. Let's just talk about these news just a little. These news that I have, karaoke? Ooh, maybe. Wink, 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 wink. These news that I have here are... Here's the thing. New Year's news, not a lot. It's mostly like lists, top 10 2023 games, top moments of 2023, right? So these news articles aren't exactly new. But I just want to discuss these games in particular, as I'm really looking forward to them this year. So, we move to the news segment. Right? The production values are off the charts. No, I already rendered that that screen, right? That intro. Then I was like, damn, I could have called this like high octane news. Like high octane news, you know? But octane news, for now, octane news, cute, can be serviceable for now. But I really wanted to be called high octane news. But it's kind of weird also. High octane news. Or I can just say high octane news, right? So, for our first news is Stellar Blade was delayed to 2024, which works out well for me because the friggin'... Do you guys know about Stellar Blade? This is the link to the article. Do you guys know about Stellar Blade? Damn. Stellar Blade is like this game that's coming out, that was supposed to come out 2023, but is now coming out this year. So this article works well for me because we're discussing it in 2024. So the article from Gematsu, written by Sal Romano, states, publisher Sony Interactive Entertainment and developer Shift Up have officially delayed action-adventure game Stellar Blade from its previously planned 2023 release window to 2024. It will be available for PlayStation 5. Yeah, it's made by a Korean developer, and it's so good. It reminds me of like Nier in some way, just because, you know, the beautiful protagonist and an action hack and slash setting, and like, you know, the weird technology, sci-fi, It's so good. In fact, I have prepared here the trailer. So if you want to join me, we're going to watch a trailer for a little bit, just so you guys can see what's up, what's going on. That's a trailer. Again, for all of these news segments and everything, none of this is sponsored, right? This stream is not sponsored by any game publisher, developer, or news publication. It's not. We're just watching it. We're just, you know, reading the news for informational purposes only. Okay, Stellar Blade trailer. Link in chat. There we go. You are the news publication. So here we go. We're just gonna play that. You do it the same time as me. As I said, we're still experimenting. So I'm trying my best. Scripts. There we go. The timer's gonna go. This is like a watch along now, right? Same as Nikke? Oh, really? Is this like the same developer as Nikke? It does kind of look similar, right? Very sex appealish trailer. Understand and wish to proceed. Okay. We're starting the trailer in I just realized the music needs to be stop playing. There we go. Starting the trailer in 3, 2, 1. I've actually never seen this trailer yet. I saw the first trailer, but not this one. This old man looks really old, but really cool as well. Is this in Korean? Interesting if it's in Korean. It is. Like, look at this game. This game looks really good. Korean developers recently, Korean developers in general, ever since like long ago, whenever they have released like MMOs and stuff, their models, you know, their characters just look really high fidelity and sexy. Let's just not beat around the bush here. Also, there's other characters here. Oh. Look at the designs are very they're very, I guess, sci-fi, cyberpunk anime kind of thing. Interesting that it's Korean. I want to play this in Korean, in the Korean language subtitles. I mean, English subtitles. Oh boy. Yes, the thing I love about this so far really is the combat, man. It's like Final Fantasy 16, Devil May Cry, you know, that type of combat. And I guess Nier. I have a feeling this is really inspired by Nier by a lot. Bro, it looks so cool. Oh, they made Nikke. Oh my god. So they do have like a strong pedigree in like art and stuff. And big butts. Oh yeah, kind of like Bayonetta as well. The OST does sound like Nier. Bruh, Mecha Hand. Let's go. She's in the atmosphere. This looks super cool. And in case this was like not on your radar, it looks so cool. I think it's gonna be good. Hopefully the story is good. That's what's up. I mean, even if it's just the combat that's good, I'm fine with that. But I hope we can get perms for this. Yeah, even the monster design is cool. It reminds me also of... What was that? Let me stop the timer now. It reminds me of... What do you call this? What was that other game? Scarlet Nexus? Yeah, Scarlet Nexus. Have you guys played that? Do we have perms for that? I wonder. Also Astral Chain, yeah. Scarlet Nexus. I'm thinking if I need to play that game. Maybe. If I have time. Scarlet Nexus. I've been disappointed by Korean devs more than one time. They look nice, but... You know what? That's true. That's true as well. But I'm gonna just hope that, you know, Sony, PlayStation saw something in this game, because I think this was originally maybe an independent game only. Then PlayStation was swooped in and was like, okay, we're gonna give you more. We're gonna support you more to make this, right? So hopefully it's good. Next on our news is this game should be interesting to a lot of you as well, in case you haven't seen this, right? This game. Oh, Lies of P is a Korean dev. I said I did buy Lies of P. We're gonna be playing that soon. I think I'll play it after Final Fantasy 16, right? I'm gonna play that after Final Fantasy 16. Let's go. Let's see. Bloop. This next article states, again, not sponsored in any way, but this is from the developers of Persona. Yes! Developers of Persona. And Metaphor Refantasio further details concept, world, tribe, story, and characters. I don't think I've seen this game yet, but this game looks heckin' great. Bruh. There's a lot of things to discuss, and we're not going to discuss everything. I'm just mainly looking at like I'm just going to scrub through some details here. Look at the art in this. It's so good. The story is a mysterious and exciting story unfolds in a world where people must fight their own anxiety? What? Join Atlas on an immersive journey that promises... Wait, this is a very generic description. What? People must fight their own anxiety. Join Atlas on an immersive journey that promises hours of captivating exploration and discovery. What? Anything about the game? Inspired by Western paintings, creates unique and fun interactions. It's a metaphor. Oh no, I'd lose right away. The sound design, based on interpretation of various religious music, combines orchestra, folk music, chorus, and sutra in a style players have never experienced. Can you see? Do you see this menu? Right? God, the Persona developers have such a handle on like art and graphic design. It's crazy. Bruh. Look at those menus. What is the battle system? Game mechanics, real-time action and turn-based commands. So maybe kind of like Final Fantasy 7? Yeah, the UI so good, people would cosplay it, right? I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they're smoking there in Atlas, but they're really, really cool. The story takes place in a nation consisting of 3 countries populated by 8 tribes called the United Kingdom of Uchronia. It is a world of fantasy, but those living in this fantasy would naturally have their own fantasies. What the heck? Okay. This is a fantasy. Yeah, what I remember from this is basically that... Wow, there's a lot of details here. That's a lot of details. There's so many tribes and stuff. This is a cool read on your own. But mostly, I just wanted us to watch the trailer for this. I just wanted us to watch the trailer. So I'm going to link that trailer. Where is it? Where is it? Because, God, I'm so excited for this game. Wasn't there a whole thing before where, I guess, Hololive couldn't play Atlas games? Was that a thing before? Let's see. Here it is. Yes. Yeah, I think it was Persona 5 or something. Right? So please, open up that link. And we shall watch the trailer together and see what's up. I haven't watched this trailer as well. I think I've watched... Maybe they had a really old trailer long ago. But I think this is the newest one, maybe. It was just 4 weeks ago. Refantasio. They didn't let Callie play P3. Oh! Persona 3 Reload is also coming up. So that's cool. Alright. We're playing the trailer in 3, 2, 1. Bloop. Anime. You love to see it. Was that Kingdom Hearts? Looks like a Kingdom Hearts reference. Ooh, they have like these. They have legit anime cutscenes in this one. Persona 3, Persona 4, Persona 5. What a great pedigree to just tell people we created 3, 4, and 5. Look at this. It looks like, what was that other game? The Shin Megami Tensei game? Oh, it's real time? Wait, it's what? Oh, I thought it was real time. I guess it's real time and turn-based? What the heck? Bro, this cutscenes though. And this art style is very unique. It's like a mix of... What in the Attack on Titan is going on? There's a hoverboard? Oh man, this looks incredible. Near concept artist? Whoa! Whoa! There's the social links, of course. The music. Attack on Titan. I guess, yeah, steampunk, yeah. Is that Flayon talking? And I do like their logo as well. The logo kind of reminds me of Kamina's glasses in Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann. Fall 2024. From people from the other Octazone, what is fall 2024? You need to tell me. Wait. Let's stop the timer. When is fall? I literally do not know. September, October-ish? Okay. Okay. Okay, this is iconic. Yeah. I'm happy. Because I know the guys at Atlus announced that they were working on a fantasy game that kind of blends like what they know from Persona and a fantasy setting, right? And I remember Yoko Taro, who made the Nier franchise, was like, when Atlus finally releases their fantasy game, that's when I'm finally gonna be out of business. So, I don't know. Yoko Taro is really fun like that. He's funny. Because I guess this kind of works. This kind of, I guess this kind of takes the same space, maybe, as Nier Automata at least, with the whole tech, kind of tech modern world mixing with fantasy thing. So that was funny. So yeah, that was Metaphor Refantasio, October 2024. I see. Metaphor Refantasio. Super cool. Also, this next thing on this next news article is, you know how Holostars has been in a very Grand Blue Fantasy mood so far? Right? Grand Blue Fantasy Relink has gone gold. Now, for you guys who don't know, I was super into all this games industry stuff like long ago. If I I had this dream of maybe becoming like a games journalist or something, but of course I can't. At least not from South Elysium, right? Is that Grand Blue Fantasy Relink has gone gold means that the game has finally been printed on a disc, like the first final version, like a final build, at least the release build, has finally been printed on the first disc, and it's now like on its way to release. So this is cool. So from Noisy Pixel, they say it's finally announced via Famitsu that the development for the game has been completed. This means that the title has gone gold. So the title is now in its polishing phase before its eventual launch early next year. So they're probably gonna do like a day one patch and stuff like that, because that's like very, very prominent these days, right? It's been a while actually since I've seen this game, because I know this game was shown long ago. Yeah, that's what I was confused about, right? Gibby said that he wants to play Relink with us, but isn't this a single player RPG? Or is there somehow multiplayer? Right? This was announced, what, 5 years ago? It feels like 5 years ago. Fighting game? No. Rising is the fighting game. Relink is this. Oh, has multiplayer raids? What the heck? Wait. So what characters are gonna use? Is there gonna be a gacha mechanic for the characters? Huh? They got multiplayer. Huh. Like Monster Hunter? Wait a second. Oh no, like Monster Hunter, more like you're gonna have like a character that you can create? Huh. I actually don't know. This game it's been a long time since I've seen anything about this game. So good thing I have a trailer prepared. Good thing I have a trailer so we can see exactly what it looks like now. I need to see what it looks like now. Wait, no, this is the release date trailer. Wait, is there a newer? I might have linked the wrong trailer. Oh, there's a 1-minute boss battle trailer. Okay, we can watch this. 1-minute boss battle trailer. It's just 1 minute. Fine. All right. This is kind of weird. That's kind of weird, right? But I think I like it. Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. I do want to start playing versus Rising, but I'm still. The thing is, I'm kind of stuck on playing it right now on my own or streaming my very first experience of it. However, if I do stream my very first experience of it, then it's gonna be like you're gonna see the learning phase, which might be boring. I don't know. What is Axel's experience with fighting games? Is he like a big fighting game fan and really good at them? Or did he also like experience Rising for the first time when he played it on stream? I want to see what's up. I want to see if what I should do with Rising. If I should just play it right now. Maybe I could do like training right now. Then do a stream of the story for Rising. Yeah. All right. Let us see. Again, here we are. We're watching the official boss battles gameplay trailer for Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. Find it fun to see the learning process as well? Yeah, that should be fun too. I do want to play Idol Showdown more because that was super fun. There's probably not a lot of people playing Idol Showdown anymore though. So next trailer, we're gonna be starting in 3, 2, 1. Please. Still looking good. Okay. There's these what they talk about them being raids, I guess. I wonder if this is the multiplayer battles already in action. Oh my god. What's with that big ass Titan Golem? Ooh. Oh. I was not expecting the Shadow of Colossus boss there. Yeah, this game looks really good. Like the animations and just like the cohesiveness of like everything going on screen, it looks really nice. I'm interested about the multiplayer aspect of it. Cutscenes. Yeah. Mommy, sorry. I'm interested about the freaking thing. The multiplayer. How will that work? Do we choose like a character among the main characters, or do we create a character? Mommy, sorry. Yeah. There will be a demo this month. Let's go. Thank you so much for that detail. Thank you. That's what I needed to know. I need to see that demo. We shall see. The Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. Oh man. You know what? one of my also goals here with this, show is to get caught up again on like games industry stuff and games news and everything, so I can always be on top of like new releases and new things, new trends or whatever. I think it can only help like the stream by doing this, because there's really a time, I think maybe past 1 to 2 years, is I really dropped off on getting caught up with all the news and stuff. I remember back when I was in college many years ago, when I was 23, I go every day, I go to websites just looking up news and stuff for my different consoles, like PSP, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, and stuff like that. But recently, it has definitely fallen off. Like, for example, I didn't even know that there was a Last of Us Part 2 remaster coming out. So, I tried getting perms for The Last of Us. Unfortunately, Sony is very strict with their rated R games. But hopefully I can get it too. I love The Last of Us so much. Oh boy, I need those. The Last of Us, God of War. Now I know why there hasn't been anybody in stars really playing these games, because I realize it. It's the perms. Damn it. But maybe one day, I'm hopeful. The future is bright. Maybe they'll see Octavio's content very wholesome. Let's give it to him, right? Let's give it to him. All right, but this next article, oh boy, next article. This one is definitely is probably the main article out of everything here that I want you guys to see. It's news about Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. And oh my god, I am so excited about. I think this might be my most anticipated game really in 2024. Like, please. Here is my master plan. In case, because there is no universe that I will not play this game day one. There's no universe. However, I'm aware that I might not be able to stream this game. So here is my master plan. I will play this game on release. If I can stream it, then I'm going to play it off stream. Right? Me, Gongaga. Then, when eventually, hopefully, we get perms for this, I'll be ready with that freaking hard mode playthrough. I'll be ready with whatever hard mode, very hard playthrough is coming out. And that's when I'm going to stream it. We'll see. Yeah, hopefully the hard mode playthrough is beefy as heck. Hard mode playthrough, remake and rebirth. We're doing that. Yes! Please. It's gonna be exciting. So, again, written by Sal Romano here. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth theme song trailer. Gold Saucer, Coral Prison, Vincent Valent, Sid. Hi. There's a lot of details in this one. Yeah, I think they confirmed that this is mostly just going to be an introduction for both Vincent and Sid, which is okay with me, I guess. Because at least we're going to be able to play with Yuffie in a party setting with the other characters. Kate Sith, people say is pronounced Ketchi, and Red 13 finally. Like, really control Red 13. So this is going to be cool. Has released a theme song trailer, and this is what I was really looking forward to, because I did say my other master plan was if Rebirth gets a song like Hollow, I'm gonna make a cover of it and make it like my love letter to Final Fantasy VII or Square Enix to please give me the perms. So we're gonna be looking at this theme song trailer and see if I can make a cover. Maybe it's not. I wonder if it'll fit my voice. I wonder what the vibes are for this theme song. I haven't heard it yet, but we'll see. We'll hear it right now, okay? But let's check out all the news. Oh, this new art is so cool. Them looking at the mountains. I can't wait for this. Like, I'm pretty sure this is gonna be like semi-open world, kind of like 16. But Gold Saucer looking pretty snazzy. Looking really big. Oh boy. It is a resplendent amusement park on an epic scale. It is divided into 7 areas called squares, each with their own unique attractions. I hope that the game gives us enough money so we can play a lot of games here. I wonder if they're gonna keep including, they're gonna keep the dating system where we can date Barrett as well. Here's one thing. I'm pretty sure we're gonna see Jesse again. Now, spoilers for remake. Ding, 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 ding. Jesse kind of disappeared, kind of died in remake. So hopefully, but I have a feeling because of this new take they have with remake and rebirth. Oh boy, it's a whole thing. I wish I could play the game so I can like explain it all to you. I have a feeling she's gonna be here. One shot is Skywheel, which takes guests high above the saucer. Oh, for an unforgettable view of the park. We're gonna be taking a lot of pictures in this one. We got Coral Prison, right? All new characters as well. We got Vincent Valentine, Matt Mercer, voiced by Matt Mercer. Let's go. Self-proclaimed security guard who hibernates in a coffin deep below Shinra Manor. Oh, I'm gonna be so excited when we finally get this cutscene. Vincent Valentine looking pretty spoofy, looking pretty cool. I can't wait. These guys are so cool. Sid Highwind, yes sirree. Shinra don't own the skies. They couldn't stop me even if I tried. Daddy Sid is gonna be here. Who is this? J. Michael Tatum? Let's go. That name is familiar, but I don't know where. Dine. Okay, we got Dine. Dio. Oh, what the heck? Look at him. Looking all muscly. Oh no, is there gonna be a dance segment again? Are we gonna be dancing? Dr. Sheeran. Ed Sheeran. Oh, Sebastian English VA. I see. So that's why his name was familiar. Solemn Gus. Jonah Scott. Who the heck is Jonah Scott? I saw someone mention Jonah Scott. VTuber Jonah Scott. What? Is that for real? Are you kidding me? Is there a world where VTuber Octavio can voice a Final Fantasy character? Biggs looking very hot. Wait. All right. Biggs was supposed to, in the original game, in Final Fantasy VII OG, was it Biggs that died or Wedge? Was it both of them that died? I guess they're here. I guess he's still here. Jonah is a VA turned VTuber. Oh, I wonder if Flayon has voiced anything yet. As, you know, now he's Flayon, you know? Now he's a cool Flayon boy. As Flayon, like Cloud voiced by Flayon, you know? Cloud voiced by Machina X Flayon, you know? Will be pretty cool. Synergy abilities. Oh, powerful attacks in which two characters team up to turn the tide of battle. Oh, finally team up attacks! Team up attacks, yes! Legit team up attacks. Let's go! Cloud Aerith Firework Blade. Aerith's magic to unleash a ranged attack. Tifa and Kate Sith. Moogle Dunk Shot. Oh. Of course, Titan. Oh, look at Titan this one. What the heck? My look at Titan this one. Wow. Wow. Look at those pecs though. Look at those pecs. Look at that upper body. Bruh. This is my first time seeing Titan. Titan wasn't in the remake. Now he is. Oh man, he's ripped. He's big as expected. Oh my god. Bahamut is here now? Bahamut Arisen? Rise, Arisen. Oh man. Oh, this looks so cool. This, these screenshots. Phoenix. Oh, Phoenix looking like, the summon from Yuna. The Yuna summon in Final Fantasy X. Quetzalcoatl? I think. Oh, look at the Phoenix. Bonds of friendship. Cloud's actions and the way he responds to other party members. There are dialogue options. Oh, Valifor. Yeah, Valifor. Yes, looking like Valifor. Aerith is so pretty. Guys, Tifa or Aerith for you guys? Tifa or Aerith? And next question, Cloud or Zack? Who? But I understand both, but if you had to choose, for friendship purposes, Tifa or Aerith, it's hard to choose, right? It's so hard. Tifa, Cloud. I guess that is also a nice discussion. Who should go with who? But you know what? Another discussion, why should they go with anyone anyway? Maybe Tifa, Aerith. Right? That's something cool as well. Tifa, Aerith. Yeah? Didn't they release like a small story thing for both Tifa and Aerith? Real Tabby said, yeah, we don't have to choose. Yeah, don't have to choose for them going to Cloud or Zack. Tifa, Aerith, Cloud, Sephiroth. Big brain. Or Cloud Barrett. Yes, Cloud Barrett. That's it. And all of us are here to protect Marlene! In the end, we're all here just to protect Marlene! You know? Loveless. Oh! Wait, we can actually see Loveless here? A theatrical production based on the classic epic poem Loveless. It depicts a hero's fight against a dragon king, the tyrannical ruler of Guardia, as well as his lover, Princess Rosa. What in the world? Jessie! Aerith and Jessie in performance outfits! Theater outfits! Oh, is that Golbiz or something? The guy looking like Golbiz. The big man in armor. Okay, you know what? It's time. It's time to watch the trailer. I have been avoiding this trailer like a plague, bruh. I've been avoiding this trailer. I was like, no, I'm gonna have a new show. I'm having a new show this January. I'm gonna watch this. Stella, don't. You need to get out of there. You might destroy my router. God damn it, Stella. Stella's literally on top of my router right now. Now she's not. Okay. Wait, I just wanted to watch a trailer, man. There we go. The trailer. Trailer's up. Now updating. Please click on the trailer link in chat or in the description. Let's watch it all at the same time. Shall we? Yeah, imagine stream disconnected. What the heck, right? Where is it? Also, I wonder if we're also able to hear the theme song. Let me just turn off my BGM for a second there. All right, let's go! Let's go! Timer starts now. Oh, wait, no. Stop. I did an oopsie. Timer starts in 3, 2, 1. There we go. I did it wrong. The world will be saved, but will you? Zack? Additional Zack stuff? Oh, it's the old guy. Cool. Vincent looking hot. Oh, it's a stand down. Biggs looking hot as well. Biggs is talking to Zack. Wait a second. Wait a damn second. Oh boy, gameplay. Oh, towns, everything going on. Haunted hotel. Oh my god. Wait, is that Cloud or Zack? Cloud, Aerith, Barrett. Cloud, Kate, Sith, Tifa. I wonder if we can have all party members at the same time, like switch in real time. Who is this guy? This guy looks like he's from Dragon Ball. Sid's voice, though, Let's go. What a nice voice. And of course, Titan. Looking like a zaddy. Oh my god. Oh my. Okay. This looks incredible. It's literally the summons from the original game just come to life in 4K HDR. Zach talking to Marlene and Cloud is unconscious at the back? What is going on? Oh, is this the music? Oh, wow. Oh, Jesse looking... Everybody's in love with... Aerith is singing? Oh, I love this. It's kind of like the play in Final Fantasy IX. Right? The beginning of FF9? Oh, they went this direction with the music. Aerith's so pretty. Oh my god. Yuffie dancing? Everybody's dancing? Ah! This game! Ah! I can't. My heart is gonna burst. Oh. This is... Damn, this is classic Final Fantasy vocal music. Oh my god. February 29. Oh my god. See, here's the thing. You know, I love Final Fantasy 16, right? Final Fantasy 16 is great, right? I'm losing my hecking mind with Final Fantasy 16. I don't know what will happen to me when I play this. Because aside from it being, I'm sure it's going to be amazing, is Final Fantasy 7 has a really big spot in my heart, you know? Because it's a classic game. It's a game you played in your childhood, and finally you're seeing it come to life. Like the thing you imagined it will look like, kind of like Advent Children, you know? And I'm like, oh boy. I remember when you alighted from the train in Remake, you alighted from the train, and then you looked up and saw all the lights in the sky. They look like stars, but when you look closely, it's the underside of Midgar. I teared up. It's a sight that just made me tear up. Man. Yeah, I do watch Maximilian Dude. I love Maximilian Dude's FF7 content. So I just wish that I could stream this one day so I can share the experience with you, because, you know, it's gonna be incredible. As a newbie to Final Fantasy, can I just play FF7 without having played the other games? Yeah. You can just straight play FF7. None of the Final Fantasies have anything to do with each other. The only Final Fantasies that have anything to do with each other is what, for example, if you're playing Final Fantasy X, then Final Fantasy X-2. So that's like part 2 of 10, right? So Final Fantasy 7, completely new story. Has nothing to do with 6, nothing to do with 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, the only other Final Fantasies that have anything to do with each other, you'll know just based from like the name. Final Fantasy Dissidia or something. It's a weird name. It's not like a mainline title. But then you have Final Fantasy 14. Final Fantasy 14 has to do with all of the other Final Fantasies. Yeah, Final Fantasy Crisis Core is connected to Final Fantasy 7. So, but, you know, if you wanted to just delve straight into 7, you can just go in, play the PS1. I guess it's also on PC. Or you can also play a remake, you know? Tactics. Yeah, Tactics as well. Although that's also a standalone story as well. I love friggin' FF Tactics. Have you played the original? Yeah, I played the original FF7. I played it when I was a kid. The story I shared before was the first time I played it. For some reason, I was pronouncing the summons summons. I think I want to replay it for sure. Yeah, they only have shared elements like the chocobos, the Moogles, and some crystals. Crystals is a motif that happens a lot in Final Fantasy, right? So yeah. Yeah. Summons, yeah. Ever heard of FF Mobius? That's the upscale, not really upscale. It's kind of like the kind of remaster, fan remaster of FF7. Is that what's going on? Was it the graphics remaster or the gameplay? There's voice acting as well, I think, if I remember correctly. Is that what we're talking about? FF Mobius? No, FF Mobius is the mobile game. No. FF Mobius is a mobile game, right? I just remember that there is a fan remaster going on for FF7 OG. Yeah, I forgot what the name of that was. Is it Dissidia? Oh, the Dissidia mobile game. I see. I wonder. I've never touched the Dissidia mobile game. I wonder if it's worth it. Or Opera Omnia. Yeah. Have you played all the FF games? Yeah, I've played. Let's see. The only FF game mainline, at least, that I haven't played is Final Fantasy 11. I've even played like some of the others, like the Crisis Core, I guess 13.3. I also haven't played 13.3. It's shutting down soon? The mobile game? Ooh, I see. 11. I do want to play 11 at some point because I know that the MMO, the 11 is actually still active. Yeah, Final Fantasy 13 Lightning Returns. Yeah, I haven't played that. I do want to play it though. I think back then I just wasn't really into 13 and 13.2 too much. But I say that, but I played 13 twice. Not missing anything from 13.3. I do like the system where Lightning changes costumes and she gains different abilities though, because that's like the dress sphere mechanic in 10.2. Yep. It's pretty cool. I think it looks pretty cool. I wish there was like a remaster or re-release or something. Just to get my interest a little bit up for it. Yeah. What else? I also played Stranger of Paradise. A lot of people hate that, but I love that game so much. There was also a Final Fantasy Wii game, Crystal Chronicles. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, Final Fantasy, aside from Kingdom Hearts, is definitely one of my most favorite, games ever. All right. However, okay, so I'm learning here. I'm learning that these news. I'm learning bit by bit about the amount of news segments, news articles that we can show. But I think I'm satisfied with the 4 that we have. We've got some discussions about games that I really like, and Like a Dragon, I'm interested in that for sure. I just found this article about Like a Dragon. Here they detailed that there's gonna be like a Pokemon-like system. It's either Pokemon or Digimon where you actually capture people. You capture people and you use them in battle or something. So I do want to play Like a Dragon. I've never played Like a Dragon 1 yet. So yeah. let me just bring this article up real quick. I just found it really funny. That's why it's here. But they're called Sujimon. So you can collect Sujimon and train them to battle. Aim to be the top Sujimon master. And the Sujimon are people. So snag some Sujimon, as you can see here. The article is in the description. I'm gonna post it since we're here anyway. Here's the article. There we go. Yeah, they're like puppets. Yeah, you snag them, but I don't know how you snag people. You successfully recruit them if you sincerely offer a Suji gift and they accept it. So you basically recruit people, and I guess they're very unique. Then you get Sujimon Battles, which is a 3 versus 3 head-on competition. And you are their trainer. As a trainer, Kasuga gives commands to his Sujimon to try and defeat the opposing team. Oh man, this looks really freaking cool though. I need to play like a dragon, but the problem is it's such a long game. So I need to have a plan of action here. After Final Fantasy 16, I want to play Lies of P. Then I guess after Lies of P, I can start Like a Dragon, right? Because the thing about Like a Dragon, at least, is that it's a turn-based game. So I feel like I can do long streams of it. So we can definitely finish it in a normal-ish amount of time. Yeah. So I can do Final Fantasy 16, then Lies of P, Like a Dragon, then maybe we can go straight to Infinite Wealth. I don't know. We'll see. We have a lot of years together, Octo Posse. We shall see what awaits us in this life. So many things to do, so many streams to have, right? Then lastly, just Persona 3 Reload stuff. There's a newer trailer released now, but I need to still have that approved by Mana-san. So let's not talk about this anymore. But I'm just really excited for Persona 3 Reload. When it comes to Personas, what is your favorite, Octoposse? Because my favorite is Persona 3. Definitely. Persona 3 and Persona 3 FES. I played that on PlayStation 2. Pretty cool. Persona 4? Ooh, Persona 3? 3, Persona 4, Persona 5? 3 Portable. Oh, I didn't play 3 Portable, actually. Wow. I love it. I have a theory with Persona. I have a theory that maybe 80% of people, 70, 80% of people, most people, their first Persona is going to be their favorite Persona. Is that correct? Do you think that's reasonable, Octoposse? Because my first Persona is definitely 3. And it just really left a mark on me. It came at the exact right time where I was very edgy. And so just the imagery of like shooting myself in the head to get my Persona out just really screamed to me, you know? Emo days. Never tried out Persona games. I've heard mixed takes. Yeah, I mean, I think generally everyone's very positive about Persona. However, I know that there are some, I think maybe with the imagery or the references it uses might be, might touch on some religions or something, which might be a bit weird. But I think generally they're all well liked. It's just a matter of which one is your favorite. Love the MC to bits. I love the soundtrack of 3, the cast of 4. Oh, you're right. You're right, actually. Oh, no. Well, for me, I do like the story also of 3 the most. Maybe? Gameplay of 5. Gameplay definitely great. The cast of 4, you're right. The cast of 4 is like the best. 3, I just like the story, the ambiance, the themes. Yeah, everything. They're so good. Evie said no. I guess, yeah. I mean, there are people that their first Persona might not be their favorite, right? Every day is great at your Junes. The reveal in was it 3 or 4? There was a big reveal of, I think it was 4. The gas station guy. Oh boy. Spoilers. Okay. Spoilers. All right. But yeah, Persona 3 Reload. Cool. All right. Kanji best wife. I wish the epilogue didn't end there. Yeah, I guess they didn't confirm, right? They didn't confirm for Persona 3 Reload if they're gonna include FES content. Is there a possibility that they'll include FES content? Which is like this expansion on top of Persona 3 that was on the PlayStation 2. Because I did like FES. I like FES a lot, actually. No FES content for now. I see. Unless they make like a Persona 3 Reload Royal. P3RR. Yeah, the answer, yeah. they could technically be like P3R Fest, you know? Lots of possibilities. Lots of possibilities. All right. So let's move on once again to a few more member-submitted questions. Thank you to the members for submitting your questions to the show. We're almost at the end. We're actually past the halfway mark. We're at the 3/4 mark of this show. Just a few more questions, okay? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see. Where was the other question here? Oh, I think we've got 3 more. What's your most... This was written by Anton4942. What's your most memorable childhood video game? Not necessarily your favorite, but one that you just can't forget for either the wrong or right reasons. Do you guys have your favorite childhood game? Not necessarily the best, not necessarily your favorite, but something that you just really enjoyed so much when you were a kid. Yoshi's Island. Interesting choice. Tetris. Oh, Tetris? Man, I'm really not good at Tetris-type games. Oh, so for you, it's 3 Fest. I see. Harvest Moon. I know a lot of people have Harvest Moon as their like childhood game. Resident Evil. Barbie Race and Ride? What? Legend of Mana. Dynasty Warriors. The World Ends With You. Bruh. Tales of Symphonia. Games like what? I guess video games. We're talking about video games, I guess. Crash Bandicoot. Okami though. Insaniquarium? What is that? I know Haka plays that. Twelwe. The Twelwe mention, I was... Whiplash from the freaking Twelwe mention. Twelwe is so good though. Twelwe, some of my favorite games. Twelwe 2? I got Mind Break when in Twelwe 2 when you're suddenly controlling 6 people at a time. You're controlling all the characters at one time. I was like, what? We're just gonna add a new character? We're gonna add another character? What? You're telling me we can play all of these characters all at once? I love that game. I love that game so much. Oh, Neku. That's why you're called Neku. I see. Street Fighter 2, yes. Sonic Adventure 2, yes. Pokemon? Okay. Okay. Let's see. For me, again, obvious answer, Kingdom Hearts, right? Again, Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy, obvious answers. I'm gonna dig deep. Wait, very old PC game, Final Fantasy setting, playing a country and there's choices. I was young, don't understand. Is that like Oregon Trail? Suikoden, Chrono Cross, bruh. Legend of Mana? I'm gonna dig deep. Sega Genesis, deep. Oh, Kurozora, thanks so much for joining the puppets. Sega Genesis, deep. I played Comic Zone. Do you guys know that game? Comic Zone? Man, that's a really old game, bro. Oh, is it really called Comic Zone or Comics? Comics Zone. Ooh, Comic Zone, yes. That game just haunted me as a kid. The visuals for that, the gameplay, so good. Comic Zone. Jungle Book. You know what? The very first game that I actually played, right? The very first game I played with my mom is Final Fantasy VIII. But the very first game I got on Christmas Day was Jungle Book on Sega Genesis. And holy crap, I played that game so much. Christmas Day, Sega Genesis, Jungle Book. Bruh! I got Jungle Book and a racing game. I forgot what the racing game on Sega Genesis was. Genesis racing game? What was that? Street Virtual Racing? I don't know. I don't even know if the Sega Genesis was a current console at the time. It's not like back then we get like consoles day one, you know? So I'm not even sure. When I bought my PlayStation 1, It also wasn't day one. It's been out for like many, maybe 2 years by then when we bought the PlayStation 1. So Sega Genesis, those were my games. Sonic, of course. Let's see, how old are you? 23. I'm 23. But even, what else was Street Fighter 2? Of course. Street Fighter 2. I played Street Fighter 2 on my black and white CRT TV. It was a Sony CRT TV. It had a thing. It wasn't like buttons. You had to turn a dial to change channels or something. Yeah, it had the cartridges that you need to blow for it to work. Damn. Like, what else? Also, like Time Crisis on PlayStation 1 or in arcades where you have to shoot things with a light gun. House of the Dead. I need to play House of the Dead remake. Contra? Yes. What else is Tekken 3, Tekken 2 and Tekken 3? Bruh. These games, man, childhood games, so good. I love that time. That time was so good. Did you know Picture of Dinosaur? What? Because Gerard. Metal Slug! Let's go! Metal Slug mention. Quantum and Time Zone. The arcades. The arcades. I remember Darkstalkers. Darkstalkers. Oh, what else? Wait. Dreamcast. Power Stone! What was that game? Power Stone! Was it Power Stone? Bruh! Yes, Power Stone! Woo! So good. The Rugrats PS1 game! Let's go! I've never had a Dreamcast, but I remember whenever we go to the mall, there was Power Stone. I just know it's a Dreamcast game, but there was Power Stone in the arcades, and we just play Power Stone, bruh. Shenmue. So good. So many memories. It's so nice. Hopefully we can end up playing these games in the future, and we can reminisce and, just play those old games. Those old games, you know what? They're made different. They're built different. How do you guys remember all these? My childhood memories are so blurry. I actually don't know. I think because, they're just a really big part of my childhood, and they literally just come up right now. They're just suddenly there. Shenmue 3. Oh. I didn't play the new one. What was the new one? Shenmue 3? The new one on PlayStation 4? I don't know. It didn't look cool to me. Breath of Fire, Tactics Ogre, Spyro the Dragon, Crash Bandicoot, Jak and Daxter. That's a little bit on the PlayStation 2 side. I love these games. Legend of Legaia, come on! Pet Society, Neopets, Psychic Force. Oh my god, you guys! You're all just bringing all these memories. Remember a certain fighting game, Urgies? Urgies? I don't know how it's pronounced. Urgies. Right? That was a crazy game. That was the first time you could fight Sephiroth and Cloud and Sephiroth fight in 3D. Ark the Lad. Yeah, I remember that for the Final Fantasy. Then for fighting games, Bloody Roar. Oh man, Legend of Dragoon. Oh, I want to play these games. I want to play these games in the future. I need it. I need them in my life. I probably need to buy a used PlayStation 1 though. We can't do it through other means. That's a big no-no. I might need to get a used PlayStation 1 somewhere. Rival schools. Dance Dance Revolution. What was that other Space Station? What was that? Space Station 6? What was it? No, Space Station 6? What was that? That's the dancing game? I don't know why I said Space Station 6 though. Breath of Fire, yeah. Space Channel 5! Why is it Space Station 6? Space Channel 5, Parappa the Rapper. Am I the only one who still played outside on the street? Maybe. Maybe. I didn't play on the streets at all. I never knew my neighbors. Busta Groove. Ugh. Thank you for giving me all these, thank you for bringing all these games out of my brain. We're gonna play them in the future. I'm gonna see what I can do when it comes to these old games. They can make for a nice, like, retro night. If we can. Okay? Alright. Next up. Next question. But thank you so much, Anta4942, for a really nice question. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, sheltered kids. Yeah, I was very sheltered, man. I was not outside at all. I didn't know who my neighbors were. I still don't know them now. Unless they played, like, I don't know, God of War or something. Let's see. Sheltered kids, gang. Sheltered kids, let's go. Next game. Oh, this we already answered this. Makibu. Was it Makibu? Eevee. For upcoming 2024 games. Any chance you're gonna play Dragon's Dogma or Yakuza? Wukong sounds promising too. Thank you. Right? And I have to say, yes! I want to play Dragon's Dogma 2. I want to play Yakuza, Like a Dragon, and also the other one, the man who forgot his name for some reason. And Wukong, definitely. I want to play those games. Let me check the 2024 games. I'm just going to pick from a list about games that I'm really interested in for coming 2024. Of course, we got Last of Us Part 2. Tekken 8, though I'm not really too much of a Tekken guy, but 8 looks really interesting, actually. Grand Blue Fantasy Relink, Helldivers 2. Let's see. Of course, Final Fantasy 7, Rebirth, Dragon's Dogma 2, Rise of the Ronin also looks interesting. Eiyuden Chronicle, which is the spiritual successor for Suikoden, right? Eiyuden Chronicle. Oh, that's it? That's it for this list? What the heck? Okay. I guess that. Lost Soul Aside. I don't know if you guys know that game. Lost Soul Aside, I'm looking forward to that. It looks like Devil May Cry / Final Fantasy 15. Temple Run. Subway Surfer. I wonder if we're gonna get a Ghost of Tsushima 2. You know? Should be cool. Yes. Star Wars Outlaws, I guess, as well. Yeah, this list isn't super complete. But yeah, those are the games I'm looking forward to. Angry Birds Space, Red Alert 2, those Red Alert 2, oh my god. Red Alert 2, everybody and their fathers play that game. 14 Dawn Trail just came out. Oh man! I still haven't played Endwalker. I need to play Endwalker. I don't want to get spoiled though. Oh, I saw the Pictomancer. The new Pictomancer class. It looks cool. You can be an artist in real life and an artist in game. Yeah, I haven't played Endwalker yet. Because Endwalker... I was like, I want to play Endwalker in Holostars. Let's go. And now I'm here. And I'm trying to figure out when I'm going to play that. Would you guys be interested in an Endwalker playthrough? Man! Me and the boys were talking about doing like a Final Fantasy 14 playthrough. But I was wondering how we'd best do that. Because, you know, A Realm Reborn? I played A Realm Reborn day one. I played even the beta of the original Final Fantasy 14 day one. And I hated it. But then Realm Reborn came out. Then I was like, damn, yes, good. And A Realm Reborn is now looked back on as awful. But back then, when you were there during that very first like month of playing A Realm Reborn, that stuff was like, you know, that's like crack. That was so good. All of the moments, all the Magitech storylines and everything up to the end. Then you're doing the raids and there's no new stuff coming out. A Realm Reborn was perfectly paced and amazing. But then Stormblood came out, you know, Shadowbringers came out, Heavensward came out as well. Then you quickly realize, damn, Realm Reborn kind of slow. A Realm Reborn kind of slow, huh? A Realm Reborn kind of boring. Play Endwalker, and I perdonally will champion the name Debussy. Ooh, this is a bribe. Thank you for the bribe. I will play Endwalker. It's just a matter of time. Yeah. But yeah, I was talking to the boys how best we could approach a Final Fantasy XIV playthrough, because we were talking about possibly just going through the whole game as a 4-man party. Armis. You know, going through the story of Eorzea, right? I think that'll be a nice angle to do it. Like a 4-man party through thick and thin, through all the dungeons and all the story beats and stuff. However, A Realm Reborn. A Realm Reborn, right? Play Endwalker. I'm bribe. Oh, thank you for the bribe. I will play Endwalker. If I get bribed enough. Yeah, it's a bit hard. It's a bit hard. I love A Realm Reborn, unlike a lot of people, but I definitely don't want to sour, you know, their experience through Final Fantasy 14. Because if you play FF14 with a lot of pressure to go through the content, you end up getting burnt out, and I definitely don't want that. A lot of new people that I know that play the game always approach the game with the mentality that, okay, I need to go through this to get to the good part. I need to go through this to get to Shadowbringers, to get to Endwalker or whatever. And they're like going through mission after mission, and for 50, 100 hours, you're just waiting for when it gets good. When honestly, if you just stop and smell the flowers, it is good. A Realm Reborn is old, but it's good. You know? You definitely need to go at it at your own pace, though. So we're still thinking about that, but I will do an Endwalker playthrough, and I guess Dawn Trail, I guess, is the new one. Hey, is there a new expansion already? Endwalker. No, those are new updates. Yeah. I was that guy once. Yeah. Yeah, ARR was always good. You just have to know to appreciate it. You just have to not play through ARR wanting to play Heavensward, wanting to play Shadowbringers. It's hard. It's a big mentality thing to force yourself not to be like, oh, I need to get through this content. I need to get through this. This is just all filler until Shadowbringers, right? So that's I guess also my big advice to people who want to play 14 is just learn to appreciate the journey, even if you know there's something big and awesome at the very end, right? That's why I haven't played yet. I know. I get it. I think I'm just really lucky to have played ARR when it was new content, when it was the shit, you know? But yeah, that's my FF14 thoughts. Endwalker soon in the future. Okay, next question. I guess this next question might be the last member submitted question. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's the last one. And again, personal question might be applicable to you guys too. I just want to give a short story about this. Given how some of the people perceive Kingdom Hearts as a series that is hard to grasp, what made you stay to it? What made you so passionate about it? I'm curious because everyone surely has different reasons to like Kingdom Hearts. This was submitted by Neku Kiryu. Thank you so much for submitting. Thank you so much also for being members of the Puppet Collection. So Kingdom Hearts, why is it so special to me? And there's many things. My story actually of finding Kingdom Hearts is kind of weird. I saw Kingdom Hearts first on the demo disc of Final Fantasy 11. I think Final Fantasy 11. I think a demo disc of a certain game that had Final Fantasy 11 and Kingdom Hearts like trailers and stuff. You know, demo discs, right? Demo discs were a thing back then. A disc that you can get probably for free with a different game, and then you just play these different kinds of demos, right? Then I saw Kingdom Hearts and I was like, whoa! Final Fantasy and Disney in one game, right? And so I knew about Kingdom Hearts, but I didn't really know like how, where, what to do, where to find them or something. Then me and my mom went to the city and we bought a PlayStation 2 because I wanted to play Final Fantasy X. And I remember when I bought Final Fantasy X is we forgot to buy a memory card. So we went home and I played Final Fantasy X about 10 hours. Then I was like, oh no, I don't have a memory card. Oh no. But we couldn't go to the city all the time. So for the next few days, I just kept repeating the first few hours of Final Fantasy X until we finally were able to buy a memory card. So the opening of Final Fantasy X up to the first like dungeon is like ingrained into my mind so hard. I love that game so much. But anyway, for Kingdom Hearts, I remember it was a pizza restaurant. There was a booth in front of a pizza restaurant inside a mall where they had Kingdom Hearts on display. And I saw it. The iconic cover. The heart-shaped moon. The characters on the rock. On top of each other. It was a pizza place. I think it was Shoko's. And then my mom was like, isn't that the game you like from that demo disc? I'm like, I think. Let's buy it. So we bought it. And my mom was so, I guess, attentive to my game likes back then. It's crazy, right? It's crazy. Now that I think about it, wow. My mom kind of really, you know, of course they had big plans for me. You know, I needed to study, and I was an honor student and everything like that. But my mom didn't stop me from doing my hobbies and playing my games and everything. So I owe a lot of, you know, right now to her, right? And I played Kingdom Hearts. I love it. It was a perfect time of my life. Coming of age story. I really resonated with Sora and his feelings of, you know, needing friends and doing everything for his friends and stuff. I loved it so much. However, I think maybe a lot of it has to do with my mom, actually, because I remember also when my mom also bought a magazine, a gaming magazine, just randomly while she was outside. And she gave it to me. And she was like, oh, Octavio, this game has another Hearts game on it, Shadow Hearts. And I was like, is that the same as Kingdom Hearts? And I was like, oh, I think it's a bit different, but I would love to buy Shadow Hearts. But then she got me Shadow Hearts. And I played Shadow Hearts, which was great. It wasn't Kingdom Hearts though, but it was Shadow Hearts. But ever since then, I remember when we got my PlayStation 2 Slim, she pointed out, hey, Kingdom Hearts 2 was released, because I wasn't really updated when games released back then. All I know is that I looked at the store, I looked at a bunch of games on the counter, and I see, oh, Final Fantasy 12. Then I saw Kingdom Hearts 2. She saw Kingdom Hearts 2. I was like, yes, let's buy it, let's go. And I just think that may have played a role in that. I always go back to that story when my mom was like, oh, Hearts, you like this Hearts game, you like this Kingdom Hearts game, you like this Shadow Hearts game, is that the same game that you were playing? So I think that may have been a part of that for Kingdom Hearts for me. And I just never, and even now, my mom, we're back, we're back. We're back. I'm here. Refresh. We're back. We're back. Yeah. Whee! And that's it. That's it for the Kingdom Hearts story. I hope you heard that. It was my mama. Because I guess I also had this feeling like, oh, my mama thinks I really like Kingdom Hearts, so I'm gonna really like Kingdom Hearts. And then I really love Kingdom Hearts. I didn't need to learn to love Kingdom Hearts, because Kingdom Hearts is just the freaking best. Okay, and now thank you so much to all the members that submitted their questions. Thank you. Later today, all the members, tier 2 upwards, will be able to submit new questions and new articles. Just look out for that post in the community tab, and we're gonna be talking about new stuff by the next OcTalks with Octavio. But the last part of the stream is the week that is to come, right? What does the next week look like for us? And the next week is, so if you want OcTalks conversations next week, you know what to do. Put it in the members community tab thing that I'm gonna be posting. Next, schedule for next week is, there we go. So, day 1 is I'm in the operating theater, puppet operating theater, making new puppets. Then for day 2, thank you also to, wait, I can't see the name. In this art. It's too small. Wait, where is it? Let me embiggen it, then ensmallen it. Thank you to Not Soju for the art. Yes, Not Soju. Yay! So, day 2 is Refined Self, part 2, right? We're gonna be doing a replay of that and just really diving deep into it and getting our last two personalities. Yes, I see. Maybe I should have just cropped this. I should crop this next time so you guys don't see what's coming up. Right? Okay. Then I'm gonna take a quick break for Wednesday. Then on Thursday is Idol Showdown with all of you. Now, Idol Showdown with all of you because I really loved my time when I played with Gerard. So I want to play with you guys, okay? You're gonna let me win so we can tell the sorority that, at least in this community, Octavio is a great fighting gamer. I did finish the tutorial. I now know things that are up, but I still don't know how to use them, okay? So we're playing Idol Showdown, all right? Then on Friday is gonna be a very special stream. Flayon finally got the perms for the house in Fata Morgana. Now, funny story, not really funny story, but again, I'm really thankful Flayon is my senpai because, wait a second, my cat! They like going to the friggin' router. I don't want it to disconnect, please. But yeah, Flayon. One thing me and Flayon share is that one of our absolute favorite visual novels is The House in Fata Morgana. And I have a lot of stories about the day I played and experienced House in Fata Morgana. And maybe I'll have an opportunity to share those stories on Friday. This is not gonna be on my channel. It's gonna be on Flayon's channel. I'm gonna be joining him, so that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be nice and cozy. And if you haven't seen The House in Fata Morgana, this is your chance. We really plan on doing a full playthrough, right? Because we finally have the perms. We're gonna go all in. There's gonna be a lot of Fata Morgana streams from now on, so that's gonna be great. I hope I can keep up with Flayon's voice acting though. I'm gonna try and voice act. I'm not really good with voice acting. I'm like the opposite of Gerard. Gerard says he's really good at voice acting, but when it comes to singing, he kind of strains himself. That's what I do when I voice act. I kind of strain myself as well. You'll need 15 streams of 4. Yeah, that's gonna be a long playthrough. Fata Morgana. So that's great. Then on Saturday, the usual Armis collab time is gonna be replaced by a special Holostars EN collab. I don't know if the other boys have revealed this yet. I don't think so. In case they haven't, I'm not gonna say anything. But it's gonna be Holostars EN. Yes. HQ, VG, and Amis. We're gonna be playing something. It's gonna be cool. Wait, are we gonna play something? I don't know if we're gonna play something. Or is it gonna be a play something? I don't know. We'll see. Then for in the evening of that day, at least for Octazone 2, we're gonna be doing a membership stream, which is gonna be a membership watch along. And I think it has been decided last week. I'm not gonna do a poll anymore this week, but it's been decided we're gonna watch The Greatest Showman because a lot of people really liked it when I sang The Greatest Showman songs during my last karaoke. So we are gonna be watching The Greatest Showman, Hugh Jackman, Zac Efron, Zendaya, and I love that movie. It's been a while since I've seen it, so I think it's perfect. Perfect song to watch. A perfect song, perfect movie to watch. Then, for the last day of the week, is finally a new archive karaoke. Also, FIFO, thanks for streaming early. Helps me while. Oh, thank you so much for the super. Helps me while working the early hours. Much love. I'm glad I help you. I'm glad I help you get through the day, a little bit better. To all of you too, Octoposse. Archive karaoke. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've had an archive karaoke, and I guess that's just the nature of the beast. So archive karaoke, then we're gonna do a few unarchived karaokes again, then another archive karaoke. However, for future unarchived karaoke, I've been thinking really of a Tagalog karaoke and a Filipino Tagalog song karaoke, right? However, I would like to make it a challenge to get to there. I'd like to reach a certain milestone before we get there. Also, first, because I need to figure out the perms, but I'll make it more of a milestone karaoke. But just know that I'm already preparing a few songs to sing. But we'll see. You'll see what the milestone is. I'm taking a page out of Gerard's book. Let's make it a milestone. Let's make it a community goal to get to a certain level. Maybe 69K? Yeah? 69K. I think that's it. I think that's a perfect time. Tagalog karaoke. Let's see. Hey, Kuma, thanks so much for the super. Yes! But the karaoke for this weekend is archive karaoke of Vocaloid and JP songs. I mean, that's really the only archive karaoke that we can do. So Vocaloid and JP songs, please look forward to that. That's gonna be cool. Yep, OPM karaoke 69K. Sounds perfect to me. Sounds good to me. Then, of course, at the very end of the week, again, another OcTalks with Octavio, with your member-submitted questions and a few news articles to get us up to date with some cool big news for the week that happened in that week. So, and however, beyond this is gonna be probably my most craziest stream yet. Beyond this, I can't show it to you just yet because it's on a Monday. It's on the 15th. It's gonna be my craziest stream yet. It's the stream you have all been this stressing about. It's happening beyond that. But we're gonna discuss it. We're gonna discuss that on the next OcTalks with Octavio. Alrighty. But that has been the first episode, the pilot episode, the freaking maiden voyage of OcTalks with Octavio. It was fun. It was really fun. I hope you liked it. I hope it isn't too long. 3 hours? I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, this stream is gonna be as long as it needs to be or short as it needs to be. Depends on the day. Depends on what's happening. It just so happens I'm a little tired right now, just because it's right after the Lethal Company collab. But I think it's now time to eat. Also, stop it. Stop dwelling on the thing that I said, okay? You'll know. You'll know by Sunday, the 14th, what I'm talking about. Hey, Tom, I just want to say thanks for turning on closed captions for it. Yes. Also, I hope you guys did notice the new closed captions. I showed it first time during the Lethal Company collab. And honestly, captions are a big thing for me. I want a lot of people to be able to enjoy at least as much as accurate as the captions can, to be able to understand what's going on. Especially, I don't have like a typical accent as well, so I may say some things a little bit weirdly, but also, I do know that a lot of people might watch streams, quieter, a little bit more quiet than usual, and sometimes it'd be cool if you could just watch a stream and see the captions going on. Like if you can't really, increase your volume or something like that. Then again, also this whole stream was made to be listener friendly as much as I can. Aside from the trailers. The trailers, I guess, is a little bit weird when it comes to just being listener friendly. But you know what? We'll see what we can do in the future. Yeah, the mistranslation. Yeah. The other thing I wanted to do is I wonder if I can do like a real-time translation to Japanese. I don't know if that's possible though. Might be a bit difficult. Yeah. So I wanted to do this captioning thing from the very start. I just wasn't sure if I was allowed. Because I knew about this captioning from long ago. But then I saw Altair had his on. Then I was like, oh, we can do it. Because the thing is, as you saw from the beginning of this stream, is that it can say weird words. It can show weird words, and if it's clipped or screenshotted out of context, it might be dangerous. So I'll definitely continue to update like at least the words, the word replacements, the text replacements and stuff. Like octopussing. Stop it. Why did I have to say it? So it's just gonna continue updating. So, but yeah. I hope you like that. This is now my closed captioning puppet. So if this closed captioning puppet says weird things in the future, that's not me. Okay, that's the puppet. It's a puppet. Yes. It's under my tutelage, my control. Not really my control. It has a free will of its own, but it can say things on its own. But whatever. Evie, thanks for the stream. Enjoyed all the talks. Restful. Yeah, thank you. Hopefully next week we can get some more spicy topics. Captavio, let's go. A new one to add to the books, to the dictionary. All right. So you know what to do. More interesting, spicy topics, right? Make them as weird as you can if you want, and we'll see if it gets into the show. All right, guys. But that's it for me. It's been fun again. I did tell you guys I'm not really too into Zatsudans and stuff, but giving Zatsudans more structure definitely made this easier for me. So going forward, I'm gonna rely on you guys, because this is kind of like a partnership between us. The development of the show is gonna depend on me and you, Octoposse. So any articles, any topics you want to discuss, please, especially to the members, please put them under the community tab that I'm gonna do. Okay. All right. Also, in the future, we're probably gonna get a new set. This is just free pick assets. This is just royalty-free assets. So hopefully, in the future, we can get like nice bespoke commissioned backgrounds and motion graphics, and truly turn this into a great weekly show. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching. And wait. Who can we raid? Is there anybody we can raid right now before we? Autorun Senpai? Can I raid Autorun Senpai? I think I've raided Autorun Senpai before. Wait, where is it? Where is it? Let's see. Redirect. Redirecto. I can't? Ah! He's not here in the list. Let's do a manual raid. Manual raid, okay? Let's do it. Manual raid. Yes, there it is. Guys, please go visit Autorun Senpai. Don't say Octopotty, but say that you came from my stream and say hello. Be respectful, okay? Don't say Octopotty, okay? But guys, oh, right. Let's take a picture. Take a picture, quick. Say Octavio. Octavio! Woo! Where's my camera? Where's my camera? Where'd my camera go? There it is. Hey, there you go. Octavio! Woo! And that was the first episode of OcTalks with Octavio. And let's see each other again and again until infinity. Goodbye. Just kidding, let me control you.